Mr. Hamilton, who's the owner of the Lucky Adventurer, that nice tavern that you almost set on fire and burned down. And he got you the side quest to find a little tiny statue, that's a little dog statue that if you ever come across a shipwreck that belongs to the Odyssey. So keep your eyes open for that. And also all of you had time last time to go to the armory, re-equip yourselves and get ready for this long journey. Now it's... oh my goodness, what day is today? See, we've got a calendar where you can click gather intel and come back. Now the day before that you met Mr. Hamilton, who's the owner of the Lucky Adventurer, that nice tavern that you almost set on fire and burned down. And he got you the side quest to find a little tiny statue, that's a little dog statue that if you ever come across a shipwreck that belongs to the Odyssey. So keep your eyes open for that. And also all of you had time last time to go to the armory, re-equip yourselves and get ready for this long journey. Now it's... oh my goodness, what day is today? See, we've got a calendar where you can click on and find out what weekday it is. Monday, Tuesday... it's Wednesday! The 10th of Desnos.
Day?
1473. So it's Wednesday morning and it's almost 9 a.m. So you were to report to the docks at 9. And I'm gonna teleport you over to the docks right now. So whoever has not put their inventory in order, tough luck. We start here.
Oh shit.
Good. It's on the left side of the map. Just tell me when you found yourselves.
It's dark.
No,
I found
left
myself
side.
because I can see a lot of things.
Holy shit.
There's a
Found
bright
myself,
halo
damn
on
it's
me,
dark
so-
in there.
Oh yeah, I see my...
Okay, you all found yourselves on the very left side, somewhere towards the middle.
Oh my god, this is a huge map. Holy fuck.
It's a huge map. It's
Holy.
all the 4 decks of the ship. Anyway, so you're standing
Oh, it's
on...
this map. Okay.
you're standing on the... on this landing pier, on this, wooden, on the stone pier. Right next to you is the flying ship, the airship, that you also find in your journal, if you want to see how it looks like from the side.
I only see blackness, by the way. Like, I can see my character, but that's it.
You can see your character and that's it.
How? What? It's
Don't you have
morning,
light-
isn't it?
Don't you have your light level?
It's morning, yeah.
Why is it so dark then?
Well, I know why.
But
Because
why?
there's global illumination missing.
Oh, there we go.
And I forgot that everyone with night vision or dark vision kind of like, I see myself, and the others are like, I see dark. Okay, anyway, so you are on this, you're on the stone pier. You're on the stone pier, and there is a lot of people that want to see this first airship of its kind leaving, and they're being held back by some of the guards. You have guards guarding the gangplank to the ship, the entrance to the ship, and in front of you, you should see Captain McAllister talking with the Grandmaster.
Does that dude have a pink hat?
Who's got the pink hat?
Of bodyguard.
Yeah, you see a little gnome lady with purple
Ooh.
hair.
Milo's making his way over.
And Lady Stephanie is in the crowd and she's like waving to Milo.
Wait,
Have
where?
a good journey! I will surely miss you! She is standing right behind you, Milo.
I thought it was Eno she ended up saying.
Well, she's at least waving to him.
She missed her
Doc,
chance
I
with
have
the
a
big
giant
bed
black
and she
triangle
regretted
chasing
it.
my character. I can see the people behind me.
It's the dynamic light. You can't see.
Yeah, you have your vision. Remember, your 270 degrees vision. There's blackness behind you. Okay. I just leave it up to you if you just want to start boarding the ship or go closer to the Grandmaster or the Captain to report that you are there. Or snuggle
Everybody
with
knows
the...
that Tokan is not particularly happy with the Grandmaster, so I think I'm going to... Kinda... Oh! Did I...
Oh yeah, they moved their chest, didn't they, to the
Oh yeah,
other
all
ship?
the chests have been moved automatically. This morning a lot of servants came, picked up all your chests. So Feldril and Ymir
Oh,
are
this ping is really annoying.
getting closer.
Reported for duty, sir.
Just a
Fire,
minute!
we're here.
So you're telling me, and this is Captain Mielsa speaking to the Grandmaster, you're telling me I need to take this one with me as well, as if I have not enough to babysit already! And one more mouth to feed! Why? And the
User in your channel
Grandmaster,
timed out.
he is like, well,
User entered your channel.
suffice to say, she needs protection, and your ship is the best protection we can offer right now. So you'll take her with you, and that's that. And then he looks over all of you. Oh,
Yeah,
Feldril.
but they might be. But
Good
they
morning
probably
to
are.
you. Well, I hope you and the rest of your group had a nice night's rest after this little problem we had.
I did.
All ready to go, sir.
Good. Well then,
too.
I'll leave you to it. Good traveling, Captain. And he leaves, and with him also leave the guards. Ooh, I'm just put them all out of line of sight. And yeah, there's this little tiny gnome. She's bouncy, she's happy, she's looking around like, yeah, ship's travel! Cool! Well, I don't think she says cool, but yeah, she's like really excited.
Captain, pardon the disrespect, but who's this twerp?
I'll explain that to you once we're underway. Now get aboard the ship. We are late already.
Is our dwarf going
Aye,
to the
sir.
alcohol?
Sorry, wait, I'm just opening the door. So now you may enter.
Hey Milo, a cage! Quick, sneak Stephanie aboard.
And she's just waving at the rest of you.
God.
Come on! Don't waste my time! Get aboard! Oh yeah, Corvo is getting aboard too, but well, he's not here.
He is dragged in because he's...
Yeah, we just drag him in.
Eno's gonna grab Milo by his collar and drag him to the ship as well. He's a bit distracted at the moment.
Milo, do you resist?
Why yes, I resist.
Well, then, give me a strength roll, please.
Uh-oh. A
This is
cleric
where she
roll
tears
in
his head off.
strength.
Where did my Eno go, I wonder?
Oh no.
You just managed to tug on his rope, but
That
you...
wasn't a strength roll.
What, is it not?
Was it?
Oh, it's a
No,
strength
it was a
save.
save.
Roll a
Sorry,
save.
that's
roll,
my fault.
Roll a strength roll.
That should all... But it should be the same, regardless.
Yeah, I suppose.
You still only managed
At
to
least it'll
tuck.
still be the same.
You tug
Oh,
on
well,
his
that
ropes
wasn't much better.
and fail to get his attention.
Alright, I'm gonna pick up Eno and go on my way.
Do you
Okay.
resist?
But she does still have hold of his of Milo's clothes. So does that mean he's picking up Eno and the halfling?
Well, you managed to lift up his cloak. And, yeah, well, at least Milo now notices you.
I want to head up to the upper deck.
Not yet.
Wow. Fine.
Whoa. Harsh.
Harsh DM alert, yo.
Whoops.
Hey, I wonder if any of this is explosive.
I'm sure there will be explosives.
That wizard.
Thank God we got the cages.
That's never happened before. Oh yes, a cage is going to hold a wizard.
Yeah, let's
Milo.
take away your start. What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm just gonna...
It's not,
You
what
can
do you
throw
mean?
sand at passing by people.
What?
I'm just putting
You can't
Milo
just
aboard
cast
now.
Spells. You can't stop me.
Right.
All they have to do is
Tie
bind
your
your
hands.
hands. That's it,
Gag
you're
you.
done.
There you go. No more spells.
Good. So everyone is aboard, right?
Huh? Say again?
Yep.
Everyone is on board.
Yep.
Good. So the captain is looking around at all of you, staring at all the supplies.
Some sorcery.
Be
Quite
careful.
lucky.
Some of those barrels are filled with oil. The others, what you see here, is all your supplies, food and drink. So it's gonna be standard rations per day. Don't go eat too much or you get too fat, but you know, you should know about that. Let's head up one more deck to where your quarters are, and you may freely choose one of the quarters.
Yeah. Croth kind of looks over at me, and I'm just Togan's just standing there, kind of clicking his fingers, flame going over his fingertip, on and off, and then he kind of looks at him, he's like, oh, sorry, and hides his hands behind his back, like, whoops.
Okay, let me just put you all over. I'm just gonna put you manually over to the next deck.
Right.
Everyone is teleporting away.
Question is, do you see all the rooms?
No.
Oh.
No?
Is everything dark? Yeah.
I see a bright line around my character.
Hey, I see a hallway.
Okay, so that means that I have to still get the dynamic light
Those
disabled.
tunnels are-
Other than that, I see nothing.
Okay, so dynamic light has been disabled for the moment. Because you need to figure
there we
out
go.
which rooms you want to take.
Oh, I already know which room's mine.
We
Dibs.
Oh,
Oh.
we fancy the big bed.
This has a dead. Oh,
I'm
actually,
missing-
fine. I'll take this one with all the books and the little desk.
By the way,
There you
the
go.
deck,
There you go.
There's a
You
dead
two are
box.
welcome to that room.
the cabins at the very end, the left-hand cabin with the really big bed is the captain's cabin, and the one on the right side is for the navigator. Feldril, get your butt out of there.
Jeez. Alright, dibs on this one then.
Where did I put
The
the
gnomes attempting to pinch.
where did I put the gnome? Oh, there she is.
Well, car is twice the size as bed.
Totally.
It's not
I
gonna fit.
plan on taking Eno's bed and putting it next to mine.
Well, Captain McAllister is entering Eno's room for a moment. Well, at least he's knocking. He's knocking on the door. He's polite.
Okay then.
Yeah,
guess
I saw
she
Hrothgar
won't, you know.
flick there.
Yeah, so he gets in. So, you are Miss Silverbark, if I'm not mistaken. Well, it's hardly because you're the only female in that group. We have a problem with our accommodations here right now. And this little gnome is coming into the room as well.
Gnome.
Gnome, yeah, you know what I mean.
Ah,
The little
okay.
one. And he's pointing at her. Well, you see, she's a late addition to this, and we need a room for her in the bed. And knowing that you elves don't really sleep that much, would you mind bunking together with one of your friends, perhaps?
I've got no problem with that. I know exactly who to bunk with.
That's
me.
much appreciated.
Milo locks his door.
Wakes up in the middle of the night with this sort of pale elf just sat at the end of the bed staring at him creepily, just to unnerve him.
Well, see, and the servants are bringing in the your personal crate. And I think you also...
My spider.
I think we are able to lock our chest. Like people can't get into them.
No, they cannot steal it from you.
Cool.
There are
Not
persons
yet.
with locked chests.
Yeah, good. Well, in that case, I'm gonna make sure I've got everything. Hint, hint at that specific item that I was given last time,
So you're all happy with your accommodations?
which I did not write into my chest. I should have written.
Well, I'm lacking my pocket spider. She refuses to come out.
Okay. Can you remember at least for today? What at least let me take a short map thingy and put down who's where. So we've got Corvo, then we have somebody else that you haven't met yet, and then we have Orct. Then we have Feldril right next to the captain. Corridor.
Yeah, it's
And-
good fun.
And Milo.
I'll just hope the captain doesn't snore.
Well, yeah.
I see a call for Varan.
Ymir and Tuk. Okay, so great.
Oh my god.
You also see the upper deck, right? The main deck on your right side.
Yep.
For now, you may
Jesus.
put your token freely on the upper deck whenever you want. When we enter later into the more conditions, I'll put the dynamic light up again. Well, a shadow goes through the ship, and you notice that it's starting to move. It's drifting away from the pier. You all have little windows in your rooms. That's the thing you can normally look out at. The brown little things with the glass in it. And you can see that the ground is receding, slowly but surely. Good. And you know what? Take a look at this. You should at least be able to see
Oh wow,
it.
that's pretty neat.
That's cool, yeah.
Yeah, you should all see it. Let me just label the ship really quickly.
I see the ship.
Yeah, you see the ship. Good! I'm just gonna send you off with a bit, and then we'll go to the evening, where you might have some dinner or whatnot. Yeah,
Can
questions?
someone pull Wolf into the channel?
The wolf! Into the
Wolf,
channel.
Street Wolf, Corvo. He's here in
Sure.
the TeamSpeak.
User was moved to your
Ah,
channel.
Should normally be able to move himself into it.
I know, but he didn't.
Okay. So, yeah, while you see the little token of the ship heading off, I'm just gonna move it off a bit to the side. Yeah, there we go. So you started early morning, and it's now afternoon, and the ship has been flying by some islands, and it's now over the Sea of Sorrows. All you see is water. Water and water. So we are dropping back into the ship. And the captain has called you all for a early evening dinner there. Late afternoon, early evening, whatever you want to call that. He might want to address you, so you to report to the dining room. I'll just put him up there correctly. I need to get everyone assembled. You should all have space around the big table. It's a bit of a mess right now.
Story's what odd. I saw you going for that chair, it was mine.
You can fit,
Wow.
you can fit in my lap anyway.
Oh, sure, if I might.
Cool.
Odds
Okay.
into that demon tail now.
I'll just show the name.
Milo's
Oh, I
silently
forgot the
praying that Tokon doesn't want to burn him still.
forgot the little one.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's still sitting across from him. Funny that.
So how do you say that? It's a gnome?
No, yep.
No.
Gnome, okay.
I don't think there's enough room for Captain Douchebag, Ronan, and Alistair.
Ah, they're not going to eat with you. Right.
By the way, you said we don't have guard Dumb and Dumber with us, right?
I didn't say anything. Oh,
No,
you mean the guards from last night?
Yes.
No. They're not with you. They are not with you.
Okay.
Good.
They're
So
being
you,
flogged.
we're not going to talk about that right now. So while you're all sitting down at this table, there is a nice waitress bringing you some drinks, some wine and some water.
We're gonna have to sabotage Milo again tonight.
Why?
You said a nice waitress. I'm foreseeing.
Oh,
Be some.
just wait a moment. Okay, so the captain, he looks over all of you, and that you're there. So it's a great thing that you managed to be on time again. I thought I introduced the crew to you now that you have all settled down and thrown up overboard. One or two of you, I believe. I've seen running through the hallways. Anyways, you know me already. I'm Captain McAllister, and he points to his left. That's our navigator, Mr. Danduke. He is a long-term acquaintance of myself. We have traveled many years on the waters. And then he points to his right? Yeah, where you see two people that should be fairly known to you. Those are Under Lieutenant Christopher and Under Lieutenant Ronan. They both lead one of the squads that has been dispatched to accompany you on this journey. I'll want you to show them respect when dealing with them. And I want your group to name one of yourselves as a representative for the group, so that he may be ascertaining the rank of under lieutenant for this journey. You know, I always need one that I can blame everything else you do on. So you can do that when I'm gone, and you can have your own discussions about that. And he's looking to this little gnome. To this little girl with the purple hair. And he's introducing her to you. So this one here is Lily Turin. She is, as I've been informed, a apprentice, a inventor's apprentice, and apparently the guild thought that we have to take her aboard and protect her on this journey.
Probably here to make sure nothing breaks.
Well, she's a tinkerer by heart, so I'm sure if you break anything, she will be able to fix that.
I can do that too.
The word is that Professor Brown was killed last night. He was assassinated, but luckily Miss Turin escaped that because she was not where she was supposed to be. But we'll not talk about that, so she's now under our protection. We estimate a travel time of about 3 to 4 days to the Isle of Tears, so you may move around the ship freely. Do not interfere with the navigator's work or anything else. Don't break anything. Do not set fire to the cargo holds. Oh, and by the way, before I forget that, the nice lady that's serving you, who's gonna be our cook here, is my wife, Millie McAllister.
Just in case anyone was
She's a really good cook, so I hope you really enjoy her cooking. Are there any questions from the lot of you?
Yes, would it be a bad thing to make you angry with one of us? Hypothetically.
Well, you said the 2 rowboats. I can always put whoever angers me too much into the rowboat and leave him on the open sea, and when we come back we pick you up.
Oh,
You're
so,
still
you know,
alive.
you should go get in the rowboat already then.
Can I see if McAllister was honest about his wife's
My
cooking?
God.
Sure,
Properly amaranth.
roll insight.
Was wondering, is he standing right there?
No, you, from the way he spoke and his expression on his face, you see that he was honest about the cooking.
Alright, that's good to know.
That's one lucky captain.
Good. If you have any questions, you know where my cabin is. It's at the end of the hallway, the left side, labeled Captain. And right across the hallway is the navigator's room, but try not to disturb him too much. He has a lot of things to do and needs to see that we get to our destination as swift as possible. This entire journey should not take longer than 21 days. Why? Because that's all the food and water supplies we have aboard. It's enough for 21 days. Good! If there's nothing else, I'll excuse myself and we'll see each other somewhere on the ship.
Captain, one more question. One more question.
Yes, the little one.
Would your wife be staying in the same cabin as you?
Yes, she is.
Christ.
Okay, just want to make sure we know where everyone's staying in case there's an emergency.
The guards are on the very... oh my goodness, what's the thing called? The very front of the ship, on the same level as you are.
Captain, the dwarf has a question.
Yes, the other little one, with the beard.
Our mission was to ascertain the status of the taint on these isles. Am I not correct?
Yes.
Then it would be prudent for us to know a bit more about the taint, as it has been kept somewhat silent thus far. Could you enlighten us?
And he looks to the little one with the purple hair. And he also looks to his wife. And, well, you might see me in my cabin during my office hours. but I am not open to discuss this right here in this setting.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, in the meantime, the wife is going back to cooking. And Christopher and Ronan bid their farewell and they go back to their duties, which is, I guess, guard duties. You know what? Nobody was piloting the ship.
Autopilot.
although it's an airship, so it flies pretty much straight anyways.
Who's driving?
Not if I have it. Not if my fireballs have anything to say about it.
Lol.
Just
Note
don't
to self: don't cast fireball. Only cast ice spells on board the airship.
Yeah, the airship is called Explorer. Okay. Good. So the captain nods and he goes away.
into the ocean.
He just flies off.
No, I just have to remove him. And yeah, little Lily still keeps standing, and she's like, "Oh, well, I guess, well, I'll be going then too. Yeah, seeing that there's no share."
Eno will have none of this. At the very least, she's got enough room on her lap for the little gnome to sit on, since no one else is offering her a chair.
I reckon Frothgar. Oh, well, I suppose Eno wouldn't have any of that, so. Never mind. Never mind, I'll leave that.
So you,
I love the way off. I was just like, bye.
so you wave her over.
Yes, Eno
Okay.
waves the little gnome over. If
Well,
she
she's
can-
only 3 foot tall, so she's smaller than you. So that you know.
get past the large scary giant.
To front. Yeah, I just had to put it up front. Yeah, maybe you can all both squeeze onto the same share. I mean, you're not. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Perfect.
Unity to share a chair. What Corvo sees that they're kind of struggling a little bit. There's enough room, but not necessarily enough. Corvo will stand up and say, Lily, please take mine. And tries to find a barrel to sit on because, come on.
She's looking confused at this human. He's like, are you sure?
Yes, of course. Just come on. Just sit down. And well, Corvo will walk over and ask Millie, right?
Oh yeah. She's looking up. Yeah, how can I help you? Is the food not good enough?
No, Millie. I'm sure it's all. I haven't dove in yet, but is there an extra barrel I could sit on, or something that it doesn't seem like we have enough chairs?
And she points towards the barrel that's standing just around the corner, so you might not even see it. That one would be empty for now, but the
Boom,
waste
perfect.
goes in there later on.
That's great. Corvo will grab it and kind of position himself over here.
Okay, so I positioned it
Yeah.
for you.
Sure,
There you go.
thank you.
Good. So I give you some time now to discuss matters or to bring everyone up to speed, because not everyone that was there at night saw everything that happened. Especially,
Seriously? And now we have the little gnome sitting there. Good job, people.
I don't know. I mean, Thaldril, you remember that you've been told by the Grandmaster that,
I know.
you
I
know,
was told many things.
former guild member
I know.
sent this. Okay, good.
Oh.
Good.
You might whisper these things to me as well.
No.
if you wanna remind
Well,
me.
I mean, I
no.
said that out loud last time anyway. So yeah, there you go. You might just have a small discussion and dinner before we rush off towards our destination. And I know there's a lot of me going on.
Well, you're talking a lot, so. So, Lily, was it?
Yes,
Where are you from?
I'm from. You know where we just left? The Isle
You
of
grew up at
Man?
the guild. You grew
Oh,
up there.
yeah, I did.
Ah, right. Your father, people see Captain called him Mr. Brown.
Yeah, Professor Brown.
What does he do? I don't believe I've ever had the pleasure of meeting him.
Oh, he was in charge about inventing a lot of things. He built this one, and she's just spreading up her arms and engulfing this room. Well,
He designed the airship.
oh yes, he did.
Amazing.
I helped him.
Oh, really?
Nice
Yeah.
craftsmanship.
Are you quite a little tinkerer yourself then?
Oh yeah, I'm still in an apprenticeship, but yeah, I learned a lot from him.
You shouldn't disregard your talent, although if you helped your father build this, you're more talented than you're giving yourself credit.
And she's blushing. Because she's very young still. She's like barely 30, which they reach adulthood at 40, so yeah, she's fairly young.
Also, it's your father was Professor Brown. Was he also a doctor? Was he Dr. Brown?
Oh yeah,
Doc
he was.
Brown?
He was both. He was a professor and a doctor. He was very smart. My father was.
Did he tinker in time travel by any chance?
What? No.
And anyone get that reference? Doc Brown from Back to the Future? Okay.
I know, I get it.
Yeah, great. I thought I was the only one. Okay. I'm kidding. I wouldn't say that.
No, he was just a gnome like myself. He was
Excellent.
very old. He was more than 400 years old. He was.
Amazing how a scientist got
So-
that old. Normally they die relatively young, like 200.
No gnomes can get up to 400 or 500 years.
I know, but being inventors and all,
Oh.
accidents.
She's just smiling and eating a bit of the food, barely reaching the table.
So how do you feel about joining us on this expedition, Lily? Being so young and
Oh, it's great! It's great! I finally get to fly on this ship! You know, I was playing with the toy ships, but, you know, sitting in it and flying! So great!
What?
Sorry, ignore
Someone
me.
choked on food.
No, I was laughing. Stuff's going on in the room around me. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Did you hear what he said to Corvo? Togan.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, who? Me?
Me. Yeah, I said something.
Yeah,
Prior to the
yeah.
/me.
Beau
Okay.
doesn't care who's in charge as long as it's not her. That way she doesn't get in trouble.
You see, I mean, there are big windows. You can see the sea out of those windows, like all the blue sea and the clouds in the distance. It's nice panoramic windows.
Oh yeah, Corvo, change your TeamSpeak name.
Oh yeah, I totally did not see that there, the street wolf. Okay, so your group is now coming to terms on who's gonna be the leader for this journey.
Yep, Corvo.
Yeah, well, I'd volunteer myself, but we have a military man amongst us, so I do believe he's most qualified.
well, the Ogd is also military trained, and we have Ymir and Feldra, who are talented rangers and fighters and elves, at least in parts. So we are going to that kind of land. So we should put all the options on the table before making a decision.
Well, I personally have nothing against it. I just do not have any experience with it. But if asked, I will gladly take up the position.
Rothgar and Milo, what do you guys think?
I don't mind, like I said, as long as I'm not the one who's going to be taking responsibility for any cock-ups that everybody makes. I'm happy.
Okay, Rufka votes for the paladin. So the general feeling goes towards a paladin then?
Hey.
Well, I'll ask Og
I
directly
vote for the
since he's not responding to the conversation. Og, apologize for interrupting your meal, but it would be great to hear your voice in this conversation.
Art looks up and says, "Anyone but the halfling."
Well, a representative of the group will need to be represent us as a face and also a mouth for the group. So I'd understand if Ogd would not gladly partake in that. You don't strike me as the type. I mean no disrespect.
He shrugs and, if necessary, I will do it. But it sounds like people are desiring the position anyway. Those who want it can have it.
Well,
Okay.
to move this conversation along, I'd be happy to. Thank you for your confidence.
That was easy.
It's not about confidence. We just don't want to take the rap if anything goes wrong. You're our scapegoat.
Just kind of
That's
point
why
at
I
Eno and
put
be
it
like,
awfully.
"You understand. You get it." If anything explodes, I'm not getting blamed for it this time. All on the leader. Shouldn't have told me to use fireballs.
Well, that's that's fair. I'm willing
Well-
to take that responsibility. Just try not to blow up the ship.
I'll try my best.
Well, whether a scapegoat or a true leader, I propose a toast. To our new leader, Corvo.
Yeah. Here.
Click clang, click clang.
Good.
Swing.
Okay. You want to talk about more? Otherwise, I push ahead the time a bit.
Well, is the halfling gonna stick around? No, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, she's still sitting there eating.
Then it's not gonna say anything. Yeah.
Okay. Good. So the meal was very delicious. You got your very tasty water and a bit of wine. Who forgot to load all the whiskey and vodka onto the ship? You will never find out. And
I drank it all.
and you're free to roam around the ship. And maybe Corvo needs to go and report to the captain, who is going to be the new leader. But yeah, the rest of you feel free to explore the ship.
Before everybody goes, are there any other questions other than mission details that you'd like me to ask the captain?
I'll be coming with you anyway. I want to hear with my own ears.
Sounds good.
Not that he doesn't trust you or anything, he just doesn't trust you.
Nope. Corvo will point to his head and be like, pretty face, little empty. So it'd be good if other people are there.
I'll tag along as well.
Right, Ben, move
Sounds
your
good.
tokens to where you want to be.
I suppose I'll just.
Quite happy,
that one.
just.
So, Doc.
Yeah.
Out here on the deck, is it like open, like an actual ship?
Oh yeah, it's an open deck.
Cool. So
Above
it's
you is the big balloon that you saw on the picture that's in your journal. It's like it's a big balloon over the ship.
Yeah, well, I think
But yeah, it's empty for training sessions and whatnot.
I'm gonna just stand over the edge and kind of lean over and watch the ocean go by.
Mm-hmm.
Is Zeno gonna have to drag Gar up there?
Oh, why would you do that?
Okay.
Corvo's
Corvo?
headed to the captain's room downstairs.
Well, Corvo is heading somewhere else.
Oh, is he? Oh, yeah, so he is.
He's heading forward to... I don't know where. Maybe he got lost.
It's a big ship.
Yeah, until he gets there, Feldril and Orc have to wait. Anybody else wants to explore somewhere?
Where's the captain's room? Oh, it's downstairs.
It's downstairs. The left,
got it.
the other deck. It's, the,
Sorry, I saw the big room.
I'm still
and-
trying to
it's a
finish
really
the
big
food.
one.
There's just so much of it.
And there is no teleportation script in place yet to teleport you from one deck to another, so that's why right now you can see everything. Okay, good. Then if the rest of the team is just meeing away, Corvo, you may knock. Oh, it's gonna be tight fit in there. Yeah, come in.
Hello, Captain. Looks like I'll be the team's lieutenant. Hope your evening is going well.
It is. Just wait a moment, and he fishes out a little emblem from below his table. Ah, there we go. So now you're officially an under lieutenant. Lieutenant Varen it is, right?
Corvo Varan, yes.
Yeah.
And I have two of the team members here, Ogd and Feldril. You have a couple of questions.
You see how big my cabin is, but yeah, you may sit on the bed then.
I'm fine standing here.
Okay.
Right, so maybe we can discuss some of the mission details, in particular, Og's question from earlier.
Sure. What do you want to know? Feldril, come in.
Well, there's not a lot of room. Oh, right.
There should
Sure.
also be room on the bed if you want to sit on it.
I'll stand in the corner and close the door behind me.
Okay. See, I was always asking for a bigger ship, but no. The guild had to build this fast exploration vessel. Anyway, so what was the question then again?
Right, so maybe again to run down the mission details as well as some of the details around the taint, like what it is, what we could expect.
Okay, well, as you've been informed, your mission is to travel to the islands, and there are many of them. It's an island chain, so it's not only one island, but 4 main islands. To go down, find out what's going on, and gather some reports, and bring those reports back to the Isle of Man, back to Blackrock Castle. As for the taint, now you all should have been instructed by the Grandmaster about that, but okay, well, it's some evil that's corrupting the lands, basically. I've not really traveled beyond the taint border myself, but if you are living near the border, you see all kinds of aberrations and monsters coming from those lands that have been infested and turned towards the dark side, basically. And yeah, I think the guild just wants to find out what kind of monsters they are on those islands, if you ask me.
Okay, that's pretty straightforward. So maybe you can clarify then how we'll be interacting with the other 2 lieutenants and the other guards people. Will we all maneuver as one large platoon, or will we have the freedom to go and dive in ourselves?
Oh, don't worry about that. The first and second squad, they have their tables. Each one of them is on duty for 12 hours. Off duty time, they spend the time resting and sleeping. You are the ground reconnaissance team. You are the guys going down onto the islands. So, oh, of course, in the rare event of the ship being attacked, I expect you to grab your swords, axes and bows and help defend the ship. Other than that, yeah, you really just come into play when you go down to the ground, to the islands themselves.
Okay, sounds pretty straightforward. Valdril, Og, any other questions?
Og looks a bit frustrated at us. Is this truly all that we can find about the taint? It has been such a secret, but then there is nothing more than it's a corrupting influence of some kind.
It is a corrupting influence of some kind that, as far as I know, we have been trying to stop for quite some time, and I'm sure the information you gather here will help Lord Silverfang to devise a plan to stop it, eventually.
You described it as a session, essentially a coalescence of pure evil, the taint. I assume one of its effects would be raising the dead.
Now, I
Would that be
can't
correct?
really recall a lot of dead things. No, it's more about bringing monsters and aberrations into this realm. And corrupting the poor innocent animals that are living on the grounds.
So it corrupts what's already there.
Thank you.
And also brings some of its own.
Yeah.
Alright. That'll be all for me.
Okay.
No, that sounds good. Thank you for your time, Captain. If we have any other questions, I'll be sure to ask.
When will be? How many days till we are there at Tiles?
Sorry?
How many days?
Oh, how many days? Well, depending on how the wind is blowing, we should be there in 3 or 4 days. As I was saying earlier, we only have supplies for 21 days.
And until then, we are free to do whatever we please.
Until then, yes, you may sleep, rest, train, read the books that we have supplied you with in your rooms, sharpen your swords and axes. Enjoy the sights, yes? You have free time until we get to the islands.
Sounds good, Captain. Again, thank you for your time. Corvo will look at the other two and motion to the door. Shall we?
Aye. Faldo starts walking out.
Okay. So camera shifts over to the rest of the... that was the wind closing my door. To the rest of the team. Spotlight is on. Ino and Ymir and Rufgar, what are you guys doing?
We're just
Wow.
looking around to see who's missing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I see how it is. Okay.
What?
Spotlight's on them. Not me. No, I'm not there.
Oh yeah, you have arrived.
No, it's fine, Don.
You're not sitting at the table. Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Winding up Hrothgar at the moment over his fear of heights, which is kind of ironic given how tall he is.
It's not a fear of heights. It's a fear of flying.
Not the flying that's scary, it's the crashing.
Just, yeah. Flying's fine. Crashing, not so much.
At that moment, a shudder goes through the ship, but it's gone a moment later. Must have been an air pocket.
Lily has jumped into the ocean.
No. Lily decided to walk out and get some
Very
rest.
quickly.
In her
Silly gnomes.
No, I just removed her to her own room.
I'm overboard.
Okay. Fiercely table, yep. Okay. Anyone else wants to look around? Mr. Tokan Ra, the wizard, anything you want to explore? No? Okay. So Feldril, he's walking up towards...
At the front
And
of
he
the
fell
ship.
overboard.
No. He went to the forward, I guess it's called the forecastle or whatever, where the big ballista is being kept.
Yep. Down.
And when you wander around the ship, you see everywhere is like guards posted, they keeping a lookout over the
Yeah,
sea.
they're giant ballista. Wait.
Yep.
The cannons, they're sparkling, they are new. The cannonballs next to them are nicely stacked in crates, and there is enough black powder to fill them.
Alright. Faldo will take out his flute and... Fellas, mind if I play a bit?
They just shake their heads
the
and
chance.
keep watching out towards the horizon, keeping their watch.
Well, Faldo's gonna sit at the side and play some elven tunes on his flute.
Okay, so there's some music coming from up there. Let me just find out where the rest of you guys are hanging out. Corvo is doing some secret things in his room.
Oh my!
Yeah.
With dogs.
Let's have a listen to that, and then we advance the time.
Oh, right. So, Corvo was mentioning to Og that
Never mind.
he's lived on the northern border all his life, and his family for generations has protected the Southlands from invaders. As of late, a lot of stuff has been coming out of the northern wildlands, and if it's taint related, it might give us some insight on what is to come. Just letting Og know because he's been so itchy for information.
So
So,
he will listen and will not ask that many questions, but he'll listen for everything that is being told.
that's fair. Doc, maybe you can help fill in some of the blanks. But so Og, most of what we fight and what we deal with are barbarian tribes, and in particular the half-orcs. Their humanity, you would assume, would give them some semblance of order or compassion, but they fight and raid and pillage with ferocity and savagery. So
There's also some full-fledged orc groups as well, further to the north.
which Corvo will explain. There's their source and origin. The orc groups are further in the north. It seems like the deeper you go into the wildlands, the less control you have of your mind and abilities. We've sent rangers and scouts out that far, and if they did return, they never returned the same. Anything else, Doc?
I'm just mesmerized by what you explained. Well, there have also been sightings of one creature in particular that seems to be quite dangerous, that the old scripts refer to as a bullet. One of those land sharks that just burrows through the under... But it's only been spotted twice in the last 25 years, so it's kind of like... Some people even believe it just to be a rumor. And there have been harpies in the sky to the north, and, you know, all those nice, nitty, little, gritty monstrosities.
You were gonna fucking say that.
Got it. So, Corvo will continue to explain. I know it might be a legend amongst the dwarves, but we've seen what the scholars and learned people call a bullet. Kind of an underground torrent of death. My brothers said they saw it once, but I really hope they were just pulling my leg. And also, some of the other common things that we see are the warped men and women known as harpies. They're kind of bad. And Corvo's like scratching a scar he has on his shoulder. They're not the nicest.
I'm sure Rofka did not hear that bullet thing being mentioned because he is on a total different deck.
It'd be funny if he
like
did.
a feeling.
Yeah. His ears were burning.
Oh!
Bad way.
Wait. Actually, where are you standing in relation to... No. Well, I mean, maybe their windows are open. Who knows? You're almost above them.
No, he
It's
just
just
has
like a
certain
feeling.
word sense.
Yeah.
He was raised by dwarves. He knows about bullets.
Even so, they don't really eat dwarves that often. They don't taste that good.
This guy's
They,
not a
they
dwarf.
go through the ground.
Yeah.
I
I'm
get a
wondering,
post my
does not know
backstory.
about
That's
the
right.
bullets. Do they see them in the Dwarven mountain homes?
Nah, they have not seen them yet. Because the mountain homes, they're quite, they're mountains, they're quite high up, and that thing is burrowing through the depths of the earth. It's not really interested in going up to the mountains. There might be some legends, but not more than that.
Okay.
So I will ask with that. So it's just white creatures and some kind of insanity? It's nothing more?
That too, yeah. I mean, there have been reports of dire wolves leading entire packs of wolves against human settlements. There have been boars that misbehave and just run and attack caravans that go through. It's like, you know, like normal wildlife also gets corrupted and just runs around attacking things that they normally do not attack. Even some elks attacking apparently some humans when they see them.
So, would the border kind of clerics and priests, would they have tried to heal disease, and would that have been effective? Just because that'll give us a little bit of insight on what this is. I would imagine if somebody came back and they're crazy, that people would try and do whatever they can to help. So
it's more a craziness in their mind. It's not. Well, okay.
That's good. No, that's good. That's good. So
yeah.
Corvo will say to Og, I've never seen the source. Whoever has, they haven't returned or have become insane. The clerics and priests have tried to heal, but it doesn't look like it's a disease. It's something to do with their minds. So, and Corvo will look down at his hands. I can heal disease, but this is something more.
So we are not just risking drowning, we are also risking insanity. Looked sighs and looks rather annoyed.
Yes. Scratch his head. Yeah. Fun, huh?
I'm going to need to roll for this. Eno's going to attempt to throw a cannonball over the side to see how long it takes to hit the
Okay, you want to really use a cannonball?
Yeah, it's the only thing nearby she could throw over. So.
Yeah, you may give me a strength check then, if you can lift it.
This is where it falls into my room.
Ooh.
You.
Yeah, no, that would be awesome.
You take this cannonball and you just put all your might into it, and you bring it towards the railing, but you fail to lift it high enough to throw it overboard. It's just heavy.
Critical damage because it crushes your foot.
No, she's still holding it in her hands. She's holding it, but she cannot lift it up over the railing.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for someone to go, and she drops it.
No, it was not a critical fail. So you want to return it to the pile?
Too late.
Okay.
Rothgar's grabbed it.
Well, you both are looking over the railing, I presume, and...
No, he's not.
Okay, he's not. So, what do you want to see then? You want to wait until it hits the ground? The water?
Yeah, pretty much. Just wanted to see how long it would take for...
How good is your vision?
Say again?
How good is your vision?
She's an elf. She's got elf eyes.
Okay. So it
Look
takes...
at us. What do your elf eyes see and all that shit?
It takes a long time, and you almost give up hope that this cannonball ever reaches the ocean when you see a tiny, bloop, just a tiny, tiny white as the cannonball just goes into the water and sprays up some water. From the time it took, you might easily be 1,000 feet up in the air, or maybe a bit more than that.
It's going to be all cheery and happy now. She's done a destructive thing for the day.
-1 cannonball. Okay, I have to remember that. Good! So it's getting late. The sun is... Although you are quite high and it takes a longer time for the sun to set on the horizon, you can see the sky colors turning purplish, and then it starts to get a bit darker outside. And with that, I'm gonna swiftly take you over to where you are right now. Ugh. Need to find my own token there, because you've advanced over quite deep part of the ocean. Okay, well then the night comes and nothing really happens. The ship is flying around. Thus passes your first day. And the ship is still traveling. It's midday. It's afternoon. You guys are sharpening your weapons, reading up on your books. Day 2. Nothing really exciting happens, although you do see whoever is on the deck. You see a lot of big whales in, below the ship, swimming in a huge group, putting up fountains of water that it's really tiny.
Don't worry, Milo. She'll mess with him eventually.
Yeah. And the ship is... I don't know who of you got a good sense of direction. I think Eno has. You notice that the ship is now going more towards the west side. I mean, it's traveling... Before it was traveling northeast, now it's traveling northwest. And you see in the distance there is a few thunderclouds, that the ship might be trying to avoid. Everyone roll perception. And I presume you're all aboard and outside, standing and having a nice look around.
Probably in some position near a window.
Yeah, or in some position near a window, yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine Eno would spend a lot of time on the deck just because he's a bit excitable.
I guess so.
My character's heavily amazed
What's
by
this?
the
Oh,
height.
perception roll?
Perception,
Sorry.
yeah.
Up sees nothing,
Wow, Rovgar has a good vision.
even though he's scared as hell.
Yeah, he's not wanting to look overboard.
His head's outside of his window.
Okay.
Well, what if the wall
It's like a
breaks?
dog in a car.
Uh-huh. Well, okay, here we
Paying
go.
attention. I'm too busy in reading Monster Manual.
Here we go. Rovgar, while looking outside the ship, he notices that there is something amiss on the ocean. It seems to be like some brownish color. Might be a boat, might be a shipwreck. He can't really see that. But there's definitely something that the ship is heading towards too. And, you see it better. You notice that there is a shipwreck that seems to be stranded on some form of a coral reef or some sandbank. That, yeah, the explorer is traveling towards too. What do you do?
Faldo needs some practice.
Fucking brave, yeah.
Well, it's the best practice I can get around here.
You can get squished.
My fireballs disagree. You could do some great dodge training with me.
Let's not.
Dodge this.
That wreck is
shoot
coming
arrows at
closer.
you while you're bind up to a rope.
Trying to cross swords with someone, not get blown up.
Eno's excitedly running around the ship telling people that there's a shipwreck. Or a shipwreck-like thing that she wants to explore because treasure. Also, she remembers something that the bartender said.
Someone mentioned
Oh,
loot.
that's a good point, actually, yeah. Side questing? Oh my.
But mostly treasure. That's her main thing here.
It's nice to know Eno's a nice, simple woman. What is she like? Treasure!
Chinese.
Okay.
Shipwreck is coming closer.
Yeah, it is coming closer, and I've marked it on the map, so you can see it.
Like coming closer into the sky, or we're getting closer to
You're getting closer towards it.
Got it.
Like above it?
Well, yeah, it's still a few miles ahead of you because you have good vision ahead, but yeah, it's definitely coming closer. You should stop the ship if you want to investigate. Somebody should go to the captain?
Oh, yes.
Inform your
Eno's-
lieutenant?
Eno's gonna skip informing the lieutenant and just burst in on the captain. Just
Yeah.
treasure!
And the captain is just looking up from his desk where he was writing, "Excuse me, Miss Silverbark?
Yes.
Silverwood? Silverbark.
Bark.
I thought you had your Lieutenant Varen to run to me when there is something going on, so why now you are running into my office screaming gold.
Probably got a little bit overexcited, but
Okay, so what is it then?
there's a shipwreck not far from here.
A shipwreck.
We want to explore it. Well, I want to explore it. I don't know about everybody else, but you know, it could be worth our while.
A shipwreck out here, and he... Well, come with me then. And you're both going up to the navigator, where there is a nice spyglass, or nice, you know, looking glass, at the... and he's studying that shipwreck. And he's stroking his chin. Now that is interesting.
Oh, that sounds like good news. It means it's got a
Wait, you guys
treasure
are on the
it.
upper deck now?
Yeah, they're on the upper deck. And he hands the spyglass to the navigator, who looks through, and he's like, I don't believe that! Now that cannot be it, can it, Captain? And he hands the spyglass back to the captain.
Oh, poor Eno. She's literally bouncing up and down because they won't tell her what they can see.
That's the Odyssey. What is she doing out here? Let
The
alone
Odyssey was-
being wrecked on a coral reef. Huh.
Yep, that's the one. That's the one where
That is the one, yeah.
Miss
Yeah.
Silverbark,
Yes? Yes?
get me your Lieutenant Varen here at once.
Oh, well, oh, okay then. Where is Aaron?
Where's Corvo?
Yeah, where's
Corvo would be
Corvo?
in his room, meditating and going through
Masturbating?
strategies.
Is the door locked?
No, the door's always open.
Okay, well then she's gonna burst
He's
in.
not shy.
Yeah, she's gonna burst in
God.
very excitedly
You should
without
all try
knocking.
meditating once in a while.
Yeah.
So
We all
so
do
you
it. It's perfectly natural to meditate in your room by yourself.
that and masturbate. It's all good. Right, so you bounce through into the
Yeah,
room.
she's just gonna burst in excitedly, you know.
Okay. When you get there, the room smells like kind of like a forest after a light rain. It's kind of unusual for that smell to kind of walk past, and Corvo will turn around and be like, "Hey, you know, what's getting you all bouncy?"
Yes, if she wasn't so excited, she would have probably noticed the smell more. But right now, she's got one-track mind. Yes, Captain wants to see you. We found this crashed ship. Shipwreck.
Corvo will stand
Treasure.
up and get excited too, and bend down a little bit. You know, is it the Odyssey?
Yes. I
Yes?
think I heard them say the Odyssey.
And then he'll rush past her and be like, "Come on, let's go!" And he'll run up.
Gonna follow him.
Yeah. Once he gets to the top of the stairs, he'll kind of get some composure and walk over and be like, "Captain, you wanted to see me?"
Yes, I wanted to. Take this, and he hands you the spyglass, and he points towards the shipwreck that's now not more than 2 miles away.
Okay.
We found something. You and your group might want to have a closer look at it.
Absolutely, especially if it's the Odyssey.
It is.
might give us some insight on what happened before.
Indeed, it might.
Shall we anchor down nearby, and I'll gather everybody to take a look.
Good. You gather your group, and I'll bring us close down. You might have to use... yeah, since there is this coral reef. You're gonna use the ropes to descend from the ship. Kind of like helicopter style, like, you know, ropes and rope down. So we're gonna hover nearby at about 30-40 feet up in the air, and we'll have you use the ropes to go down. But I want your group, the moment you hear a cannon shot, you get on the double, you get back on the deck of the ship, and get back to those ropes. You understand me?
Absolutely.
One cannon shot, you get back immediately.
You got it.
Okay.
I'll turn to Eno and be like, Eno, could you gather everybody and get them here? Probably
He
faster
nods
than
and
I am.
runs off.
Right, I'm already with you guys. I'll
Ah,
kind of lean over to Corvo and just hand him the drawn map. Remember, I took a copy of it when we were in the bar.
I'll switch and give you the spyglass and
Everyone
see
else
if
on
you
the
can
upper deck.
see
Yeah.
anything. Yeah.
Twinsies. Yeah,
Is
I
everyone
just
on the
kinda
upper deck at this point?
So the Explorer is coming to a stop, kind of ish, and it's going down from its almost 1,000 feet of altitude to a mere 30-40 feet, which is going to take a few minutes to descend. But you can see the wreck is coming closer, and you can really see the dimensions of that ship. That compared with the Explorer, that ship was easily twice the length and 3 or 4 times the width of your current ship. It's a massive ship that's being stranded on this coral reef, and the sails are of course all ripped. The huge masts are like all broken and missing, and it's a bit tilted, it's a bit sideways sitting on this coral reef. So yeah.
Right. So is everybody gathered up, save for Valdrill and Rothgar?
We're like standing. Imagine you guys standing on like the edge of the upper deck, looking at the wreck. We're probably a couple feet behind you, just slashing at each other.
Not anymore. Not after a change of altitude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
Oh god.
sobbing.
That Dwayne just rolls through the door.
Oh
Bye!
no! Dodge roll.
Okay. Don't be scared. I'm just changing the sceneries. You don't see much yet because there's no token of you.
There's no
We don't
token
see
of
much.
anything.
We don't see anything.
I know, but I see everything. So where are the players? Everyone is ready. You grip your ropes and you start.
Hold on. Before we descend,
Yeah.
we should have a bit of a plan. So, if everybody's
It's
there,
your team. Yeah.
Yeah, if everybody's there, Corvo will say, "Look, the captain has informed us that if they fire the cannon once, we are to return to the ship. We might see something interesting. We might be tempted to stay, but at the end of the day, you voted me to be your leader, which means I care about your lives. So let's try and stay together, watch each other's back. Milo, we're gonna really count on you to get through all these doors and maneuver us through these small passages. So let's do our best, okay?
Aye, Captain. He cares, guys. He really cares.
Ow.
Well, if you die, I die. So just a heads up. Yeah. So let's get down there. Oh, also the dog. Keep an eye out.
How can we trust that the wood of the ship will hold? It has been
That's-
here for how long?
It's
Yeah.
been
We'll
there
let-
for
we'll let
almost
Rothgar go first.
35
and if it
years.
doesn't break when he stands on it, then we're fine.
Yeah, but
Also, if
you've
we
heard
need
of the
to, I can
saying,
just make a
"Strong
floating.
and broke."
Alex makes
Okay, so Hrothgar
makes
goes
a great deal of
first.
sense. So, well, perhaps we can lower one of the raft or lifeboats down, so it's more of a platform as opposed to individual ropes and us going down them.
That's a good idea, and then we can use it like a lift.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The captain just walks up. So you're still standing here. The clock is ticking.
Yeah, I think our main problem right now is getting Gar off the ship with the ropes.
Perhaps, Captain,
That's-
we can use the lifeboat.
Do we have
It's,
only one rope for everyone?
Well, there's one rope for everyone, yes.
Bugger. Can Milo tag along and then someone light, could Og and Milo just go after each other on the same rope and we can use 2 ropes to let Rolf go down?
Sure you can. But you should be
Doesn't
hurrying
seem to be
now.
enough rope anyway.
The ship is still hovering about 30 feet over the shipwreck.
Yeah.
We all know Eno wants to be first down there.
Eno wants to be first down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Eno,
If
you
everybody's
grab
eager.
you grab your rope and you expedite Yeah, you just propel yourself down. Repel? Whatever. You know what I mean? Just like, yeah, you're sliding down that road, almost crash into the woods. And yeah, you're standing on the big main deck. It's, by the way, on the left side of the map.
Cool.
Yeah, Tokan will probably follow Eno down, just making sure she's got somebody to back her up.
Yeah, I go down almost
Great plan, guys.
at the same time as Tokan.
So who's next?
Me.
Okay, so Tokan, where are you? You're using the rope and lower yourself down to the main deck. There you go. Next one up.
Me.
Who's me?
Fireball at the ready in one hand.
Who's
as soon
me?
as I land.
That's me.
Yeah, I'm
The great
going
alpha
down
with the
after
spider.
Tokan.
The guy with the spider. Okay, Ymir is getting down really fast, also almost crashing into the main deck. Okay, now Milo. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Oh, rough girl's coming down.
Okay, Rafka, you're coming down really hard, and your foot strikes the wood, and it gives. So one of your left foot is just sinking into the ship.
Nice.
Apparently, the wood is not that good anymore. So who's missing? Feldril?
Oh, I'm the last one. Yeah, I'm repelled down then.
Also,
And-
the last one, probably.
And Corvo.
Yeah, I was about to say for Corvo. Yeah,
Two,
I'll be the
4,
last
6,
one.
7. Okay, Corvo.
Yeah, just make sure everybody's.
Okay, Corvo, you it's getting tight down there.
He's
You
got,
go
he's got
down.
like the opposite plan from the normal leader. Usually it's first in, last out. He's last in, first out.
So you see the
I had a plan, but people jumped. So
Okay.
you know, I'm
Let's-
just watching everybody jump off the ship.
Let's
and like,
blame.
oh,
Let's
okay.
put blame. Hang on. Eno jumped. The rest of us followed.
while you're discussing who jumped first, you notice that the explorer is drifting away a bit and gaining some feet of altitude. It's like 60 feet up now, and there's a lot of soldiers looking out from both sides, scanning the horizon and the ocean.
There seems to be more intent with looking around the ship.
I'm guessing we're all down there at this point. So.
I noticed this grid in front of me. Can I roll something to see if there's something inside?
So yeah, okay, you're on the ship, and you see that all the ballistas you see, they're gone. So you see that there were holdings to keep cannons or ballistas, but there's nothing there anymore. The entire upper deck is being wiped clean of everything besides broken pieces of wood, and yeah, even the lifeboats that should be on the upper aft deck, they're just broken and smashed. This one here, I don't know if you can see that, this is where you descend into the lower decks. But yeah, you can have a look around if you want on the upper decks.
Is there any noticeable damage? Other than the coral reef, obviously. Like, is there any damage on the upper deck, like signs of fighting or anything like that?
Not really. It's only 35 years of being out on the open sea and nobody's tending it. It has been really hard on the ship.
But there's no damage, like no physical
There's
damage.
no physical damage that you can see.
Cool.
And can
I,
you... Oh, you go
Go
first.
ahead. Oh, I was just gonna see if I can investigate this little trapdoor.
There's no trapdoor there, I'm sorry. That's a remnant from the old ship. But there's one main way down. This is the brown square.
Okay.
Is the navigation wheel completely gone? Or
It's broken into pieces. So there's a bit of the navigation wheel still there, but bits and pieces of it are
does it
missing.
look like just been rotting?
It's been
away,
rotting away, yeah.
Okay. No, it wasn't broken.
There-
Alright. Join the others again then.
Eno do investigation to see worth loot on the top deck.
Give me investigation.
Oh, wow.
You look around and you see absolutely nothing.
You are
Nothing.
on point today.
Nothing.
Best rolls.
You are on a tight
Keep it
schedule, so Corvo gets the feeling that if you want to find something, you might want to head below decks.
Oh,
Alright,
okay. I am.
Corvo, should one of you lead, or do you want me up front to look for traps and such?
probably take the front, Milo, but we'll be right behind you.
I'm pretty sure
I'll take second.
A shipwreck shouldn't have traps on it, I think.
Not necessarily traps, but like unsteady planks,
Yeah,
or
of course.
you know what I mean? Things that'll fall on us.
I was gonna cast light on Rothgar's shield so we got some light when we get
Ooh.
down there.
You do
Yeah, let's
cast
get
that, yeah? Okay, that's just like a normal torch, isn't it?
Yes.
So 40-20.
Yep.
All players can see the light. Okay, so Rothgar has now a glowing shield. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
You want to investigate?
Yes.
I'll go second.
Then investigate.
Eno's close behind. First
I'm
for
curious
the
for
treasure.
this. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Okay. Well, you notice that there is a few loose planks, and you warn your friends about them. And you arrive on the below decks. Let's see, who's next one? Eno.
Hrothgar.
Right,
Oh, Rothgar, then
I'm-
Eno.
Okay, Rothgar, then Eno. Well, I moved Eno, but Rothgar's going to be the next one.
Aha!
And don't worry, it's going to get dark soon in a moment. I just have to swap it to the other light. Okay, next one.
I suppose if they're looking for a magical item, I might as well go with them, right?
Okay.
So I kind of reluctantly to go into a sinking shipwreck. Tokan is going to follow along.
Okay, so it's getting crowded on this staircase.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Doc, can I light a torch to help maybe illuminate a little bit more down here?
Sure. The others, please arrange yourselves in order how you want to go down. I need to find this Milo.
I'll go down next.
Okay.
A little follow then. He's not
Are we
far.
gonna leave people on the top?
I hope not.
So far.
I think that was a hint.
Somebody
You
should,
never
should
split
be...
the party.
But if we don't, then if something attacks, we won't know. Although I suppose we'll hear the cannon, right?
Yeah.
So never mind.
I think the
Okay, just
babysitters
for
will just
information,
take up the rear.
short sword was 1d6.
Yes.
Yeah.
Plus your dex. Or
Dex
strength,
or
whichever's
Or
higher.
strength, yeah. Whichever's higher, yeah.
Okay, now let me make it dark for you guys. So all those that have no dark
Or
vision,
really dark. No,
good
just
luck.
kidding, not really.
But Hrothgar's glowing. Hrothgar's glowing.
Rothgar is glowing, yeah. He's glowing
Fine.
360 around him, so that should be fine. Okay, you're all entering the below decks, and you can see a lot of mold, a lot of broken things, pretty much everything on the crew mess hall. Every crate, everything that was there is either broken or rotted to pieces. There's even mold on the tables. And yes, you do notice a couple of skeletons, broken weapons, and discarded, broken armor laying on the ground.
Can I do another investigation roll to see if there's anything else worth looting?
Yes, you can.
Would it be a medicine check or an investigation to see
She's just
in
looking
terms
for-
of wounds or anything like that, Doc, on the armor?
She is looking for loot, so
I'm
where are
not
you,
asking
Eno?
for her. I'm asking for
Well,
us.
she was specifically... Well, you can look for wounds, but no, you see that there are some really rotten apples in one of the crates that you shouldn't even get too close.
Then I roll investigation on this door to see what's behind it.
Oh, by the way, yeah, there are no doors. They have all rotted away.
Can I then check the room that I'm in front of?
Get me investigation.
And perhaps Tokra can also do that medicine check on the wounds.
Okay,
That'd be-
so...
Oh, yeah, so do you want? So would it be medicine check because are they?
It would be medicine, but for now, let's handle Ymir first. So, Ymir, you're looking into a room that might have been a chirurgian, or like a medical room before where people got treated for their injuries. You know, like the good old-fashioned shove off the leg if it's, no use anymore and stuff. But all the vials, all the healing potions, everything that used to be there in the cupboards is like all broken or gone entirely. Okay, so next one.
Medicine. There you go.
Medicine. Which one you investigating? The skeleton?
The body. No,
Skeleton behind you.
well, to my left.
To your left. Okay, yeah. You see that the skeleton has been killed in a fight, in a sword fight, more or less. Because there's a lot of...
What, like slashed through bones?
Yeah, there is... his left arm is laying right next to him, and there's a few ribs that appear to as if a
Interesting.
sword has been, you know, like, shoved right into his rib cage.
Oh my. There was a fight on board this ship.
Indicated by all the broken weapons and armor that's also strewn about.
That they killed one another.
Okay, so who's next one?
Octo would cast Detect Magic just in case. So,
Where are you, Orc? I don't see you.
I'm at the north.
You're up north? Oh, you're just going straight to the X, aren't you?
I'm not gonna waste time here.
Yeah, that's fine. You do notice that from up ahead there is a very, very faint magical vibration.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tokan kind of walk
Turns
up.
around and looks at Tokra and says, "Come, I see something, or feel something." And he'll start moving slowly toward whatever he feels.
Oh, what's that?
You might say that out loud there, you know.
Question, what's the... I want to take a look at that sword that the skeleton's wielding all the way at the bottom of the ship.
He is holding a sword in his hands, and he died, apparently.
Is it anything special? I don't know, it looks
It
a bit...
looks like a blade.
Dear.
It's a blade.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Tokan's kind of gonna put a hand on Og's shoulder and just be like, "We should be careful here."
Is the blade any good still?
It seems not to be rusted, yeah. And you know what, guys? So that we don't lose all of you, add yourself to the turn order. So that we get some, because you're splitting up the party, and I want you guys to be on the turn order.
Fuck me, my initiative is garbage every time.
Your
I'm
wizard
taking
is
the
to be
sword and
expected.
applying it, by the way.
Can I?
Oh, look, there's a little crab on her. Oh, it's a crab. It's fine.
Wait,
it's
that
fine.
2, 4, 6,
I saw a
8.
claw on her right and shit myself, but it's fine. It's just a crab.
Okay, descending order. Okay, Oct, you are, according to the turn order, you are next.
Well, he's looking around and moving pretty carefully, so at half speed or something. But he's moving toward where he sends the magic.
Okay, the magic and the thing on the X is coming from the left. That's where the magic came from.
A little shelf there.
Mm-hmm.
So he studies the self-them.
Okay, that's your action then.
Yeah.
We just leave it at that. You're searching that. Rufgar?
Alright, I'm gonna search this desk. Is the paper still legible, or...?
Oh, you're looking for the... Well, give me investigation.
Alright.
So you're looking around the desk. You start from the top to the bottom, and the paper that's used to be there is like, it's the moment you touch it, it crumbles to dust. The ink glass bottle is totally dried up, and so you open a drawer, and yeah, you get. Wait, you get a lot of spiders that are not happy that you woken them up. So let me just... Oh my goodness, the turn order is too strong. So the spiders are attacking you.
Can't leave you
They're
alone
trying
for
to bite you.
5 minutes.
And you still only have 13 as your armor.
Hold on.
Two hours later.
I don't think so. Anyways, the spiders fail in biting you, although they're just all over your body. They're like trying to bite you, and they fail, and then they keep on running towards the door, which I guess would invoke a reaction of you.
Not unless they move further.
Okay, they're tiny spiders. They stop there. They are mid-moving. They are mid-moving. It's a whole bunch of them. It's a swarm of spiders. Can I actually
That was a
put them
good
up
throw.
there? Oh, there we go. Do you want to do anything, Rufgar?
My action was to search, right?
Yeah. That's it then. You could move. You could step aside. You could yell. Spiders, whatever. Who
kill spiders.
Okay. Well then, it's a swarm
Well,
of
you.
swarm of spiders' turn then, and they are rushing right at Corvo because he's the next target of opportunity.
I will attack the spiders.
Okay. It's slashing damage. You hit, and they take a bit of damage. But there's still a lot of them left. And they are now trying to bite Corvo. Which they fail, because he's got nice armor, and they, bite and don't hit anything. And they keep on running past him, because they just want to run over him and bite him and, keep on moving a bit. Okay, Corvo, it's your turn.
Right. First, I'm gonna yell out, "Get out of the way!" People behind the swarm of spiders, and I kind of don't want to burn a spell for this. I'll just ready my. What I'll do is, if they try and bite Eno or Milo, I'll attack them.
Okay.
My ready action.
So you
Right
go
here.
kind of like overwatching. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. So to give them a bit of time to get out of the way. Okay.
Yamir?
Seeing as I have my shorts out, I'm going to attack the swarm all I can
You attack them how?
with my sword.
Oh,
Try to squat them with it.
Okay. Go for it.
Well, yeah, he's not going to shoot one arrow at a swarm of spiders, is he? He's going to be the
Well,
most
I
pointless,
have my sword
most
out.
pointless attack in the world, wouldn't it?
Impressive though, if you can get
Yeah.
it.
Okay, so you take your sword and you start
Shit.
swinging blindly into this bunch of spiders, and surely you cut a few of them in half, and they, lay there, legs still twitching a bit. That's your move?
I move back before they start turning against me.
Okay. Milo, where are you? Oh, Milo, you're right in front of the spiders. Good. Is he here? It's your turn.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I whip out my double daggers and I kind of run into it and attack.
Okay.
Wow, he has two of them, jeez.
They're not the only daggers I carry around either.
So it gets rather small, Milo. Is this what we're admitting to? Weren't we talking earlier about worrying about specific lengths and heights?
Ooh.
Oh wow, nice.
Well, seeing that Milo is not as tall as the rest of you, he dives into the swarm almost, and he takes his daggers and he's like starting to pierce them, like, and he actually every single time he tries to hit one of those spiders, he hits them and he cuts them and he stabs them, and the swarm is looking more like a bunch of single spiders now than a swarm. It's almost defeated.
She hasn't. Well, she has sort of noticed the spiders, but she's sort of distracted by the strange glowy thing ahead of her.
Okay, so you're looking at this skull that has been moving from left to right.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to do anything about that skull?
I'm going to. I'm on a roll today.
Yeah.
Investigation?
Damn.
Could somebody get Orc the okay, you put it on TeamSpeak. The only thing you see is that this human skull is moving, sliding over the ground.
Probably something in the skull then.
Yeah, she's gonna approach it.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
But already you did use your action for your investigation, so you may approach, but that's it then.
Okay.
Do you want to approach? Okay, you do. Good. Feldrill! Wherever you are. Oh, you're down
God,
there.
things are happening. Apparently, I just saw this small spider rush in front of me. Spider hit. Oh. Right, let's see what the fuck became of those spiders.
Eno's once again distracted by something shiny.
Boy, that looks bad, don't it? Well, are there a lot of spiders still left?
There is just a handful.
Right, well, time to get some on clean-up duty then.
Mm-hmm.
Let's swing at him.
Good luck.
Oh, wrong roll, sorry. Ain't no hunter's mark there.
Ain't no hunter's mark there, that's right. So you take your sword and you cleave through the spiders, and all that remains is like two little spiders that used to be in a big pack of them, and they are a bit almost killed. Yeah. Okay, Tokan.
No.
Oh, no,
Excuse
we're
me.
gonna die.
I have two swords, you know.
Oh wait, you.
I have two swords,
Okay.
which were drawn on that already. So.
No, you fail.
Hmm?
That one fails.
Oh, tiny things.
Yeah, they evade your
Damn,
sword coming down.
That's all.
Okay, so Tokan, it's your turn.
Cool. Well, I'll step up. Yeah, I know, I see it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, why are you moving that, dog? Crabs.
It's moving on your turn with you. It's not on the turn order yet. It can
Yeah,
move.
but the giant one maybe is.
What are you gonna do?
So he'll step near the door.
Uh-huh.
I'm seeing this giant spider over there.
Spider. No,
Sorry,
they're
giant
crabs.
Spider, giant crab. I know what I meant. He's going to... No, I'm getting stuck on the fucking doorway, hang on. Yeah. Oh, TeamSpeak's doing something. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Welcome
Somebody
back.
just said he's back.
He's going to, I wonder if I cast sleep, if it will go through the wall, or not.
Now, to the wall.
Yeah, if I'm gonna hit Ogd with it.
Well, seeing
Like,
that
he's in range, but...
seeing that the wood is kind of like warped and there's a lot of
Yeah.
cracks in there, it might very well go through the wall.
Yeah. It's just a crab, providing I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I'm probably not gonna attack. I'm gonna cast mage armor on myself, I think.
Okay.
Just so I don't get attacked.
Sure.
And it lasts for a long time, so...
Mhm, that's fine. Just change it
where's
on your
mage
bubble.
armor? Do I have it prepared? I do have it prepared. Hang on.
Is there anything else to do on your turn then? Besides that?
Yeah, I'm gonna step through the door.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. My
Ooh.
foot is there.
Apparently the crab is
Oh.
counting its distance.
That's me. I was counting
I
this
know.
distance, so I'm avoiding getting into... Oh, fuck. Yeah.
What did you do?
Yeah, step in here.
Yeah, for now we just say that they're not
Yeah,
attacking you
good.
yet.
And then I'm gonna continue using my movement, then just step in between them without getting into range of getting an attack.
Okay.
And he kind of steps in. Do they react? Like, to
No,
me stepping
they
in?
haven't reacted yet. They are... The orange one looked at you, but the other one is just, eating a bit of the wood that used to be benches.
Kind of hop over here, and I want to... Oh, well, I can't investigate because I've used my action.
Okay, remember to put your mage armor
Oh.
thing up in your bubble.
Gonna step up behind here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm lagging at the moment, Doc, so you're gonna...
That's fine.
I'll need to ask you to repeat whatever you're saying.
I'll just say, remember to put your mage armor stats up, because I don't see an 11 up there. That's it for you.
User in your channel
Good.
timed out.
Arced.
He disconnected. His
I know,
internet's being-
I know, but he can't do anything else anyway, so it's your turn. So you've been looking for a little tiny statue in this cupboard and roll me Wait, you did investigate, right?
I haven't yet. I will.
No, you said you did, and you know what you're looking for.
Oh yeah, I'm investigating, but I haven't rolled for the investigate.
User entered your channel.
Oh, that's fine. You don't need to, because you... the cupboard is almost falling into little pieces while you touch it. And amongst all the...
What happened?
Nothing. You're still standing there. I just handed over the turn to Arct. So Arct is fishing around in this cupboard, and he finds a little tiny black dog, a little figurine of a dog. Do you take it, Arct?
Yeah, it rings a bell, so he'll pocket it.
Okay, so you found the dog. Anything else you want to do?
Well, he'll look around in this room and see if he sees anything special.
No.
And he'll look up a bit because he hears the commotion from further south, but he doesn't react to that anyway.
Okay. Well, in your room, that seems to be an old sleeping quarters. There's a lot of mold and things are just rotting away. Oh, yeah. I mean, you might make out that there's a skeleton in one of the beds. Used to be beds. And
yeah, well then he'll move a bit here and then he'll look at Tokra and just stops at the door and looks at what he's doing and waits there.
Okay. Good. Rufgar, it's your turn.
Alright. Gonna walk through the spiders, stay next to Milo, and swing away.
Milo doesn't stand in the way.
I didn't even... Oh, there we go. Okay, you masterfully walk around, okay?
Yes.
Kill the spiders.
I hope so.
This is where he brutally misses.
I think it doesn't take an action for when Og steps out for me to kind of point at each corner where the crabs are.
I'm sure he saw that there are crabs.
Well, there's the one there. I couldn't see it in the doorway, the orange one, but there.
Where the hell is my sheet?
That's enough. You bring your battle axe up over your head, you have it swing down, and you squash all 3 spiders at the same time. And they are no more. They have been killed by the one who awoke them. Poor spiders. Okay.
And that's my turn.
That's your turn. Okay. Corvo.
Is there any way to know where the captain's cabin is? First, I'll check. Is everybody all right? We're good.
You see that when you look to your right that there is a label called Captain's Quarters.
I'm kind of blocking the door.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go take a look if everybody's feeling all right. Just jump into the captain's quarters.
Okay. The moment you turn around, I can tell you what you see, but
sure. Yeah.
no, I mean when you're in there, that's fine. But you have to. I think you have to turn your token around, right, for your vision.
Yeah, I'm having trouble with getting that. Oh, never mind. Got it.
Okay. Yeah. So you step into what used to be a captain's quarters. You see a pretty nice, well, what used to be a pretty nice velvet chair on your left. There's a skeleton hunched against the cupboards on your right. There is a treasure chest, or a chest of some sort that is not rotted away. And there's a table that has some really old faded maps on it. And a couple of armor standing around, and there's mold on the ground, and a skeleton head on the ground as well.
So that whole area is still black for me, even though I'm turning my token.
Really?
Yep.
Do you have night vision something?
Nope.
Do you have a torch?
Oh, yeah. I'll light a torch then.
Okay. Let's see if that one helps. Better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
I'll just jump in there.
Good.
Right, so you said a chest, some armor, a desk. I guess what I'm trying to look for is any writing or indication of what happened here.
Okay.
I don't know if it would have survived, but if it did, it would probably be in this chest.
Might be. Remember, we're still on turn order, so don't move too far, don't do too much that you cannot fit in your 6-second gameplay.
Yep. That's
Okay.
fine. I'll just move over here and then maybe call out to Milo and like, Milo, found a chest.
Okay. Ymir, it's your turn.
Get in here, pick this bloody lock. You're allowed to pick this
I'm
one.
going into the room on the other side.
Okay, you're stepping into what used to be some quarters for some fighters of sorts, maybe former adventurers? Who's beeping me there the entire time? Oh, Eno's back. And yeah, you see rotted beds and rotted things.
Can I roll investigation on the one in front of me?
Sure. You
Nice.
are investigating.
Nat 20.
You're investigating a rotted away bedroll. So when you touch it, it feels moldy. But the moment you lift this bedroll off, the wood below, the planking below the bed gives in, and the entire bed slides into darkness. It goes down into the cargo hold, and you hear a splash sound as the bed hits, well, what's supposed to be water in the cargo bay. And you're still holding the very much rotted and moldy bedroll in your hand.
Oh, I dropped that on the ground and I just end my turn.
But your investigation really reveals to you that the entire deck below where you're standing must be flooded and full of water. That's it? That's it.
Yep.
Okay, Milo!
I immediately am going to run into the room because I heard something about a chest.
Okay, do it.
And I walk up cautiously to the chest because it's not rotted like everything else.
Correct.
And I decide if Corvo thinks it's okay, I'm going to just pick it.
Just mimic PTSD. Don't trust
No,
any fucking
I-
chests. You're like, no. I don't think so.
Totally. I would say if it's safe, go ahead, but...
Wow.
Your first try of lockpicking, that lock fails. Next turn, Eno.
Hey, I am going to.
Sorry?
I'm going to pick up the skull.
Okay, so you are picking up the skull, you hold it in your hands, and while you pick it up, below the skull is a tiny blue crab that just looks at you, terrified.
Oh.
And it attacks you.
Oh.
And it fails
Little
because
shit.
you are swift enough to step back from its biting there.
That crab initiative.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. And it makes some sounds. It makes some click, 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 click sounds with its pincers.
Upset I stole its home.
Mm-hmm. What do you want to
Give it
do?
back its home, goddamn.
I will give.
It's your skull, not that skull. You're like, no crap, it's mine.
I will give him his skull back and investigate the room.
Okay, so you put the skull back on it. Okay. It does not fit. It doesn't really fit onto it again, because it's really angry and just it snaps at you with its claws while you try to place the skull back on it. Okay, you said you wanted to investigate the room.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Jeez.
You need
Okay.
to stop jumping around while
You
you're
know, it just
searching.
needs to stop. Yeah, stop.
You look.
You know, you need your meds.
You look into what used to be the galley or the kitchen, and there is a few broken potteries, and yeah, broken cupboards everywhere. Empty broken cupboards, besides the broken pottery, and mold. Loads of mold everywhere. Next one is Feldrill.
I'm just gonna step into the captain's quarters.
Okay.
I want to check. Wait, the desk was empty. You said.
Well, there's some faded maps on the desk.
What about the what's that like a what's you call it? The drawers to my right.
You can certainly search them.
I will gladly do so. That's not quite a roll, but that is.
So wait. I'm trying to imagine that you were just stepping into the room, looking at the drawer and yelling at the drawer, "Reveal your secrets!" And it's not revealing anything. Okay. Tokan, it's your turn. Let me just scroll up to you.
So what is this in front of me?
That is a broken remains of what might have been a piece of a chapel, some religious altar. But
No, I mean like literally on it. Is the book like?
No.
Is the book actually there? or
no,
is it
there's
just-
no book there. I'm sorry. That's part of the background picture.
Wish you'd said. No point in me coming in here. Oh well. Like literally, it's like well, that's useless. Oh well, then I'm gonna just go back the way I came. So I'm gonna avoid getting too close to the crabs who are just chilling.
Okay. So that means you have to stop in front of Oct. Because he's blocking the way out of that
Well,
room.
he's a tiny dwarf. He takes at least at best half the drawer. So.
Yeah. It's pretty
Okay.
easy for me to get past him, right? Like he's
Okay.
not gonna block. Are you going to? Ogd, are you going to stop me walking out the room?
No, he's gonna let you pass.
Okay, then you may pass him.
Yeah. Yeah, I just kind of go past him and oh, whoops, that's not there. It's hard. I can't do like the spacebar move thing and also do the thing where you don't align to grid. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, he moves to just behind Og and just says, "Did you find what we're looking for?"
Cannot answer.
Yeah, you can answer
Say
that.
again?
Yeah, he nods and pats his pocket.
I
He'll,
think you found it.
Yeah, Tokan kind of holds his hand out for it. I'm curious about the magic on it.
Later.
As you wish. And then he just kind of turns around. There's nothing of interest in that room. And how much movement did I use? Oh fuck! Well, now I can't tell because I have to look back. Hang on.
Yeah, that's fine. That was about 25 feet.
Cool. So I can still move another 5 foot.
Yeah, you can.
Move to here.
And now
And
it's
that's it.
the crab's turn. And this, you know, the crab that was down the hallway that did this little click, 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 click.
Yeah.
I think its parents are not happy about that Eno interfered with
Have
their
fun, Ogd.
kids. And there's a blue crab getting up, sneaking around the corner and attacking Oct.
Ox is not wearing his armor, so he only has 12 armor.
Okay, so it is taking its both of its claws empty. So it takes the claw and it grabs you. Give me a DC 11 dexterity. What's better, dexterity or strength for your saving throws?
Strength at the moment.
Give me a strength saving throw.
Is it athletics or acrobatics?
You fail, and you are now grappled. And you also take 5 points of damage. Let me just move up this little crap to indicate that you're grappled. What's a grappled thing? I guess that. Well, no, maybe not. Spider web, maybe?
There's a fist. That's like a clenched fist.
Oh, is there a clenched fist? Oh, yeah, okay, there we
also
go.
One that's actually literally grabbing something. So.
Yeah. So you are now grappled, and there's a tiny one that's running around and is viciously trying to get to Tokan. It's barely moved 5 feet. Regardless, it's attacking Tokan 4. Oh my goodness! What's your AC again, Mr. Mage?
Right now,
Uh-huh.
it would be 11, but I've got mage armor on, so 14.
Okay, so the crab is just bypassing your armor and it hits you on your toe for 1
Really?
damage. Yeah, 1 HP damage. It just
Fuck this crap.
just-
It's getting crushed.
it just nicks you in your
This crap is
feet.
beyond
Okay,
But no. Don't nip my toe, you little shit.
so the other
Just a
crab,
fireball the crab.
the big
No.
orange one, is moving up, but let's see, would it be able to traverse? Ooh, no, it's just waiting for now. It's just sitting behind the blue one, kind of like clicking its claws to, encourage its blue friend to squeeze, harder. And there's this one tiny little crab that, Eno was messing with, and it's attacking Eno again. And it bites you in your leg, Eno, for 1 damage. I hope Eno got that.
It's only
Okay, we
12.
go.
You still got an hour and a half if you like to drive to the mall. I'm sorry.
So, well, Oct, it's your turn. You are grappled, which means, oh my, I have the conditions here somewhere.
Yeah,
I have
movement
them.
0 and yeah.
Speed is 0, but everything else is normal.
And he'll open his mouth and really shouts at the blue crab, but no voice comes out.
Okay, what does the blue crab has to do now? Wisdom saving. Okay, let's see. Wisdom. It fails, so it takes 11 points of damage.
And then it has to run away from me as far as possible. And I get an attack of opportunity on it when it moves.
So basically, it has to loosen up its grip on you.
Yep.
Okay. It runs into the corner of that room. You're no longer grappled.
It takes
And
hang on. It takes 11 psychic damage, and you get an attack of opportunity of
Yeah,
another
it move-
8 damage.
Yeah, you get the
Oh.
when it moves out of your range.
Okay.
Oh my god! It took 19 damage.
Well,
for
then, in that
one.
case, I didn't saw the
Fucking
8.
brutal,
Well,
dog.
you smash it to the ground. And still, you're not anymore grappled.
Oh my god! Oh, that was brutal.
Do you want to move, Oct?
Yeah, he's gonna back away. And if there's a small crab, he can't see it since he's back to it, so he'll probably move it.
Sorry. I
Oh, yeah, you just, yeah. I suppose you would have just heard Toka and kind of go, "Ow, you little."
Yeah, he almost steps on it
Oh,
then.
just shout at a crab to death.
Yeah, he did. He did shout the crab to death. Okay. That's your turn?
Yes, he's gonna
I'll
move.
be right back.
Down. Where's the blue crab? Can he move like past it? The small
Yeah,
crab?
it's occupied with token right. Just bypass it.
So it's about there. That's how far he can move, right?
How much do you have? 25, right?
25, yeah.
That was 15. You still have 10.
Well, he's not gonna leave Tokra alone, so he'll stay here.
Okay, okay, good. Rufgar! Where are you, my friend? It's your turn.
Oh, wait a second. At the end of that, he shouts to Tokra, "Stamp on it, you man!"
Okay.
So he gets the bardic inspiration.
And that is the little wolf that you have found that's barking. Betty, aus! Aus! Ab in die Ecke! Aber! Okay, Rufgar, it's your turn.
Alright, I don't know there's other fucking crabs going on, so...
Nope, you don't know that because it's on the very end of the ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna smash this little one.
Okay, try it!
With extreme aggression.
Please don't miss.
Extreme aggression.
Come on, crit. That's what I want. Aww.
Your axe is cleaving right through the crab, and it literally splits in half.
I give Eno a dirty look as I continue to follow her. That is my turn.
Okay, that's your turn. Corvo.
Well, it sounds like there's stuff going on, but I can't leave Milo here by himself. So I'm just going to investigate the room for what I should have done earlier, any journals or any indication of what happened to the ship.
Investigate the table then, I guess.
Wait, what?
Nope.
What happened? Sorry, I was away. What happened?
Nothing. A crab got split in half.
Why did I get an inspiration dice?
I didn't give you one.
Not inspiration.
Oh,
no,
you don't mean
bardic
inspiration. You mean
inspiration.
bardic.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah,
So,
that's what confused me because inspiration's a separate thing.
Yep.
Corvo, you just look at the top of the desk, and there are indeed some old sea maps, but they only show the coast of storms. And the moment you touch that, it just folds into, little dust motes. But you haven't looked into any of the drawers yet of that desk. Anything else you want to do? You want to move around?
So I looked on the desk, but not in the desk.
No, you looked on the desk, and the that was just some maps from, the Storm of Coast, which is where the humans are living. So it's kind of like nothing special. It's just an old map.
Okay, I'll look in the desk next time, but I'll just stay here for.
Okay.
For Milo.
Yamir! Don't even know where you... Oh, you are investigating that rotted bedroll.
But I'm going out of this room and proceed all the way back down.
Okay.
Where the spiders came from.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'm gonna roll investigation to see if there's anything that could interest me. Even though this room has already been looted.
It's been found full of spiders, yeah.
Do I roll or no?
Mm-hmm, roll. There is mold on the beds.
I found a supreme being of disappointment.
Milo, then. It's your turn.
Alright, let's see.
Who touches moving things? The conversation of Hrofgar and Eno is just precious.
I'm just going to try to pick the lock again.
Mm-hmm. Good luck.
Poor Milo.
Good luck.
Hey! Much better lockpick.
It was nearly 19.
You
What's 14? That's nowhere near 19.
You manage to break the lock. It snaps.
Okay, am I allowed to do an investigation? Or
No, you're not. Because something
Alright.
bad is happening right now.
Oh, good.
Click, bang!
I just need to add everything to the turn order now.
Oh, fuck
Oh.
I blame Corvo.
I
Excuse
blame
me, you
Milo. Him messing with the chest.
I blame Eno.
Why? Why?
Because Eno's always to blame.
What the fuck?
See, we're hiding back here, so you guys have fun with that fighting the armor. You guys, yeah, we're just gonna stand here and play with crabs.
The armor, because they have a surprise attack on them right now, because you're gonna be surprised of them. The armor left and right of the chest are moving, and one of the armors is moving.
Sounds like magical stuff, though.
Yeah, but you never sense that.
Well, no, I don't have detect magic.
Would Milo? No, he wouldn't, because they're barely moving 5 feet. So
Although Og cast detect magic.
He did.
He would have totally seen this.
Yeah.
But when he was casting it, he was
Yeah,
almost.
was the northern side of the ship.
Yeah, he was too far away to detect
And
that.
there's a wall in between which weakens the effect of detect.
Oh, a wall wouldn't stop detect magic.
Ah.
He's too far, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
And it was
like, distance
inactive,
was the
kind of
thing.
like. Well, Milo, that's gonna be bad for you. The the armor is slamming into you once, and it pushes you against the table, and you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And then, while you being, just trying to recover, it just steps back a step and just slams right into you again for another 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Then the second armor, is, poor Milo is the first one that it sees, so it just goes to...
It's a massacre.
It fails the first slime attack, but the second slime attack hits Milo square on for 4 points of damage. And I'm not making that up. It's 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
18 damage, Milo. You dead?
Now, we're not done yet, because
Oh god, what?
Eno is getting in trouble too. There is, out of the medicine room, is coming flying a battle axe, and that one is flying right at Eno. Who's not able to dodge and takes 5 points of slashing damage.
Ouch.
Ymir! There's a sword coming rushing to you from the room that you just investigated.
DM,
Yeah.
do you remember me telling you I picked up that sword?
Who?
I.
Oh, Feldril! You picked up the sword. Okay. Well, the sword that you picked up and had put in your side belt is, it's zapping into the air and it's coming right back at you, and it's a long sword, and it fails to stab you, and it just slashes through the air, but not hitting anything. But you know what? That's not all of it, because the armor is holding a sword. Each of them is holding one sword that is suddenly getting its own life and attacking Corvo. Both of them are. 2 swords for Corvo. The first sword is glancing off Corvo's armor, and the second sword gets past Corvo's guard and deals 8 points of slashing damage. Now let's see, has that been everything? Yeah, you triggered everything.
Wow.
Damn halflings.
Okay, and now it's a regular turn, so that axe that Eno has been playing with, or the axe that's playing with Eno, it's going for Eno again.
Oh.
And it's really an ow, because that, it flies behind you in your blind spot and just knocks you square on your backside for 9 points of slashing damage. Okay, Eno, it's your turn!
I'm going to...
You're still alive,
Yeah,
right?
I'm going to heal.
Remember, with those enchanted weapons, those that paid attention in school, you have to break them to stop them flying around and attacking people.
Yeah, I'm going to heal myself because I've got literally 1 left.
Okay.
Someone save the cleric, for God's sake.
I don't know which shield to use.
Click on your character, then click... What is it? Healing touch?
I've got healing.
That's cure wounds.
Cure wounds.
Cure
Okay.
wounds.
I suppose I'll handle these.
And
Oh yeah, because there's a commotion, so we can hear that. Shout.
Yeah, you can hear that commotion of slashing and blades
Glance to my
like
right and just say,
clinking
"I'll deal with
off.
Can I move?
You
If
can.
you move too far away from it, it will attack you again.
Yeah, if you move, you could hide behind the. You can try to hide
Like,
these." Shit,
here.
you can't teleport, huh?
Ha ha ha.
I hide behind Rothgar.
No, that would definitely be too
Me,
far.
Tokan, I'm next to you, so I'm just like, I'll
You,
do
you
I'll
could
go.
be hiding behind the wall here somewhere.
I'll go and hide in here.
Okay. Good. Oh, great! Now it's the animated armor's turn. Good. I was waiting for them to do something. And they are ignoring Milo, who's now on the floor.
Oh, is
And
Milo down? Fucking
He's
hell.
down, and they're going for Kovo.
Come
On
on,
the plus
Paladin, hold
side-
your ground.
The first slam is missing you, but he's readjusting and he hits you for 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Corvo.
Yep, no problem.
Okay, and the other armor, seeing that it's getting quite, filled up there, he squeezes through Corvo and this table, and he's trying to slam you, but he doesn't really have time to get the charge going, so he only he only slams you for... Well, he touches you for 3 points of damage.
Okay.
And Feldrel. It's your turn now.
Corvo, I would advise a swift retreat. There's no room to fight in here. At that, I'm not gonna leave you to die, so I will cast my Hunter's Mark on the flying sword in front of me.
All right, yeah, okay, in front of you, yeah.
Oh, right there. Now I see it.
Yeah. It's it's somewhere. it's
like sticking in my face. Good enough. I'm casting Hunter's Mark on it, so does
okay.
that. If you can mark that,
I will.
might be good.
There we go. Hunter's Mark.
I'm just gonna slash at it twice.
Mm-hmm. Your first attack fails. Your second attack hits. Is that with the Hunter's Mark?
That's with Hunter's Mark, yeah.
Okay. You knock it squarely to the floor. It gets up. It's shaking a bit. It's actually shaking a lot. So you almost broke it in half.
Alright, so that's my turn. I'm just yelling to Corvo, get through here, run away, and just get the others.
Okay, so that flying sword that's in front of you is now getting its revenge on you. It swings wildly, but it misses you. Okay, let's see. There's 2 swords that are still surrounding Corvo, but they are having a hard time because there's a lot of things going on there. So let's see what they will do. First one misses, and the second one... What's your armor, Corvo? 70. Okay, both of those swords are just glancing off your shield and armor. No damage done. Token Ra! It's your turn.
Oh.
There's a lot of commotion, lots of weapon clinging and yelling going on.
Yeah. I am going to cast Ice Knife at the big orange thing.
Okay.
So he kind of flicks his hand out
Mm-hmm.
with a droplet of water coming off his fingertip, and it just turns into this
Long ice knife. Okay.
And let's see if I actually manage to fucking hit. If not, it's still going to deal damage, but hopefully. Core. Ice Knife. So...
saving strength, right?
Sorry, hang on, I need to roll, yeah.
Is that... What? Was that wrong now?
I have to hit it. I have to hit first.
Oh, you fail.
Doesn't matter, still explodes.
Okay, so what does it do?
You roll, so DC 13...
Strength?
It's a dex save.
It's a dex save, sorry, not a strength save. That's the program fucking up. Hang on.
It saves on the 20.
Oh, then it's fine. Fuck
yeah,
me.
it doesn't take any damage.
Okay.
Yep.
Good. Anything else you want to do?
Hang on. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that way.
Shadow's already going, they're gonna be all killed! New characters for next week! I hope not.
I'm rolling stats, don't worry.
I'm gonna cast Misty Step to teleport 30. But with I still have my movement as well, so I teleport.
Sure. Just go straight 30 feet down.
Well, I'm gonna go within 30 feet, so I'm gonna go 26
Oh,
feet.
okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, hang on. Just to where I can see, so... Oh.
Well, remember that there is the stairway you came down to. That's kind of like blocking a lot of your... Should be blocking a lot of your sides.
It is.
Okay.
Let's move to here. So just getting distance, hang on, lets me use up that spell as well. I'm just marking to make sure I can mark down the ones I use. And I still have my movement as well. So let's move.
By the way, those of you who have healing potions with them,
yep.
I hope you have them on you. You can use them on yourself or your friendly units. Just a reminder.
Okay, good to know.
Oh my!
Don't forget the tools you have. Yeah. I don't know if you see. No, you don't see that flying axe, do you?
No, but I can.
No, you don't really make out anything other than
Well, I still have movement left, so.
Yeah.
Well, now I can see it.
Okay. It's the axe is just waving around in the air.
Oh, and the sword as well. I can see that.
So that's it, yeah.
Yeah, that's everything.
Then it's the crabs, and the orange crab is starting to feed on its blue fallen comrades. And the tiny one is going, ooh, food! And it's going up there. So that's their turn. Oct!
Well, he'll turn around and moves the 25 feet down. Sorry.
Remember, you can always use your action or to move again.
Yeah,
dash
he's
somewhere.
gonna dash because he can't see anything here.
It's better to go up and meet.
Just be careful of this armor.
No, they are broken. They are totally ripped and broken, as are the weapons that are laying around.
Wait,
I hope you can piece together now what happened there.
Yeah.
Now I have
Okay.
to recalculate the distance, but you can move here.
Just take your normal distance times 2, and that's it.
That's how far he can make. So
Okay.
he'll get here and judge what's going on.
Rovka, you might want to answer him? Because you're the next one anyhow. And the only one that can really see him.
Animated weapons.
Okay, there you got your answer.
Then he,
any...
I cannot answer then. That's still...
Not really. It's just 6 seconds. You've been running up there like you yelling out your thing, and that's it.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, Rovka! Save Eno! Or run away.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
Let's break this battle axe with mine.
Uh-huh.
My axe is bigger! Oh, yes. That's
And my axe.
Exactly. And then we're gonna...
So that was your swing there, right?
Yeah.
You swing at the axe, and it just, in the last split moment, it just lifts its handle, and your axe just swishes right below it. You miss.
Fine. I'll action surge and do it again.
It was very close, but you missed. Okay, the second one? Ooh.
That's 13 damage. Fuck.
When your axe comes back, you just knock this animated axe against the, what's the thing called? Against the wooden pillar where the mast used to be, and you deal a lot of damage. It's just, it's vibrating. It's barely holding together. But it is still animated.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do?
I'm just gonna move there.
Okay. It's not
Made it
attacking
there.
you. It's
No, I know.
You just knocked it so far into the wood. It needs its next turn to get out and then swing and attack somebody. Okay, so you're blocking the pathway. Corvo, you're still alive.
Yeah, I'm a paladin. So,
Good.
Can I walk through that flying sword square? Because, like, that'll determine what I'm gonna do next.
Which square you mean? The
one
one
with
that.
Eldril
Yeah,
and,
sure. You can just walk through it.
Be able to?
The armors behind you, they're not going to take an opportunity of attack because they need, time to charge and slam into you. The two swords right next to you, if you run away, they will slash at you.
That's fine. So
Okay.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disengage.
Oh, okay, you disengage. Okay.
2, 3,
Oh, then
4,
they can't attack you.
Mm-hmm.
exactly
Yeah.
5. And
Nice.
I'm gonna wait here. Yeah, just out of range.
Oh yeah, disengage is actually an action you can take.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so used
And
to playing I play a rogue in the other one, so I'm like, isn't that a bonus action? But no, only for rogues. Never mind.
Okay. So you're just sitting there?
Rose, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that takes my action, unfortunately. But,
Okay.
I'll be here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna take a quick look around to see who's available to help.
Okay. So you notice Yami in front of you, and you hear some behind you that you might be your Goliath, and then animated weapons don't do any sound, so that must be your Goliath friend.
And I'll
Okay.
just yell out, Rothgar, when you're done meditating, we need some help over here.
Okay.
That's gonna be a
Ymir, it's your turn.
Oh, it's so good.
I move over to Corvo and cast Cure Wounds on him.
No. Kill. I'm good. Just
You have to touch him. You have to touch him.
Cast slash.
It's not really a.
I can't exactly reach that sword because Thor and Padro's in the way.
Yeah, but you have to touch him if you want to heal him. This is not a ranged healing.
Yeah,
It's a
he's
touch.
in range. He's like in an adjacent square. So.
Is he? From where he's standing? Oh, you're healing Corvo. Oh, I thought Faldril. Okay, then yeah.
Damage.
Yeah, sure. Then of course you can heal him.
Yeah, thank
Now
you.
I turn towards the noise and I end my turn.
And that was your action there to heal him, and you just okay. Milo, give us a healing, well, a saving throw, whatever. Try to stay alive.
Oh yeah.
Which saving?
Go Milo.
Sorry, which saving throw?
Roll a d20.
You just
death
literally
save.
roll a d20 plus your Constitution modifier.
No,
Is it
no,
not?
straight d20.
Just a straight d20.
Give me a
Roll
d20
death
then.
save.
Oh yeah.
10.
I'll pray for him.
Yeah.
That's good. You get
Nice
1
success.
point towards being
Nice.
safe-ish.
Good. Phew. Just don't crit fail. A crit success would be great. Don't crit fail.
Crit
Don't
fail's
do it.
-2.
And someone with medicine can come help you as well.
There you go. So you got your first
Or-
one to down. Okay.
You know, shout at him and heal him.
Good. The flying axe. The flying axe is like it's vibrating. It's angry. And not really, but the only opportunity of attack it has there to see is, of course, Hrafgar. So it flies towards, or levitates towards Hrafgar and just, attacks him. Swings wildly, trying to get the big Goliath, and fails. Must be vibrating too much to fail. Eno.
Okay. It attack Hrafgar. I am going to go a bit bolder. Use spiritual weapon to.
Oh, you're breaking
You're
up.
cutting out.
It's,
You are lagging pretty bad.
Wow. Okay.
Is that your mic is too far away, or?
No, it's right next to my head.
it might be it's either connection or the voice pickup is messing up.
Okay, but she's casting spiritual weapon something. I got that one. Okay,
Yeah.
do it. To attack her target. Okay, so that will 10 rounds. Okay. What are you casting? What do you need?
What weapon do you want?
Yeah, what's the weapon you need?
I don't know. I was just looking at it and it says it takes on the form of.
Whatever you want.
Oh, well, it says it takes on the form of a particular weapon according to the deities you're
Yeah, that you choose. Oh.
Oh.
Well, it's basically, I'm pretty sure it works a bit along the lines of the Warlock's Pact of the Blade. So you pretty much you can get any weapon you wish, but like visually, it will have perhaps some decoration along the lines that is in line with your deity.
Alright then. Since it's an axe that's attacking her, attacking them, she's going to go for an axe as well.
But your deity has an axe as a symbol?
Don't know.
Who's your deity?
She's light. She's a light cleric. Hang on.
It might be a mace.
Probably,
then,
probably, yeah.
or a sword.
It's probably a mace or a sword.
Right then.
You know what? To make it easier, I'm just gonna go for a sword because that's it's easier for me to use that right now since we have a long sword already.
Okay.
Just a sword. Oh, that one. No, that's wrong. Ooh, that one looks wicked. There we go. It's a different sword. It's not that big. Sorry. Gonna make it a bit smaller.
Alright, there we go.
And give it the flying sword probabilities because it's a flying sword of its own, basically. Although I don't know what its stats are. It's just kind of like whatever.
It can't be attacked, really.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so that your magical longsword is, and I have to roll down to see what's going on, is failing the attack on the axe. It just swings
Oh.
wild. Ah.
Oh, she has the spell for the attack.
Oh.
It
Do I
doesn't
have
have
to
its
do
own
the spell?
stats.
Does it?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
That's why
Yes.
you have SW attack.
Oh, is that for the spirit weapon? Is it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then do that. See, that's even better then. So that's an 18 and 5.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that means I don't even have to have any properties on that weapon.
Yep.
It's even better. Okay, well, you succeed to hit the axe, and you carve alongside the handle a long cut, and it's almost broken. This is just...
You can.
It's almost dead. Okay.
She can still move, and she still has her action because that's a bonus.
Oh, is that a bonus?
Was it a bonus to cast it though?
Yep. It's a bonus to cast.
That is a strong spell.
The attack is also a bonus with that?
Well, the attack comes with it, but
okay,
for every
I see.
turn after, it is a bonus to attack.
I see.
Okie dokie.
That's nice.
Then
Turn 1. For it.
I use them with the sword? Or...
Can you what? You broke up.
Oh, frick.
She has
Push
to
the talk,
attack.
please.
Can she use?
Yeah,
can
you
she
should
use
use
the
push to
blade to
talk so I
attack
can
again?
hear you. No.
I don't think it's that. I think it's just lag.
Yeah, it must be like... You could... No, wait. She cannot cast anything else, can she? Can she cast anything else?
She can cast a cantrip.
Ah.
Or
Okay.
attack.
Or attack, yeah. But yeah.
What do cantrips in?
You have Sacred
A
Flame to
cantrip
do
is a
damage?
spell. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm bringing up my book to.
That's fine. Maybe Rovka has an idea what her cantrips could be.
She has,
Since
she has Mending, Sacred Flame, and Light.
Okay, so you could
oh.
cast Sacred Flame on that thing.
Yeah, I will use Sacred Flame then.
Okay.
Yes. Click the Sacred Flame button.
Magic! It's magic!
Which one of these 100
Oh, there it
buttons?
is.
Oh, deck save. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I had to look at all my buttons. Where is
It
Sacred?
fails. It fails the deck save, and it clatters to the ground, and it stops moving. It's also so broken that you can't even pick it up and use it.
Nice.
Okay, that's Ino's turn. Animated armor. Oh. So, well, Feldril is the next one. He's still occupied with the sword. And, yeah, the animated armor is coming for him. And it's slamming... Let's see, what I need to see your stats. Okay, the first attack failed to hit you, but then it just steps back and just slams right into you again at 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch!
And the oh wait, no, that's a flying sword. That's another flying sword. So the other armor is fully animated and happy to smash into you. So it's coming up. Also, its first slam attack hits you a bit on the shoulder for 4 points of damage, and then when it steps back and slams right into you again into the same shoulder, it deals another 3 points of damage. And now, Feldril, it's your turn.
Oh,
So you took a total
this
of
stupid piles of metal!
15 in total.
Yeah.
Okay.
That hurts. I'm gonna disengage
Yeah.
and run like
So that
hell.
we can squeeze him through the door.
Okay, you disengage. They're not doing anything to you.
What do you mean, I'm a fire, eh?
Hey, you're the one that's unharmed.
Okay, that's your turn, right?
Yeah, that's my
Salto,
turn.
maybe down here so that
No,
if somebody
I'm
else
gonna
comes and
ready
helps.
ensnaring strike for my
Okay.
next attack.
So the flying sword has nothing better to do than to finally go for Ymir because it's the closest to it. And it swings wildly, but also wildly misses you. And up come the other two swords. Oh my goodness, this is barely enough space for all of them. And they're all swinging. Well, there we go.
What?
Are they all?
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, they're all coming. Oh, Ymir, you won't like that. You take... Because that... Dashing sword... Well, it's not dashing, but that flying sword is just getting to you, and it's a crit hit. And it deals 12 points of damage to you.
Oh, everything is broken.
And the second that's coming out of the room, it's dealing 7 points of damage. So that's a total of 19 points of damage from this attack round. Token Ra. It's your turn.
Help.
Although I removed the crabs because they're eating, they're feasting on the dead fallen,
They're
so they're not.
basically out of the combat.
They're out, yeah, out of the combat.
Oh shit! Whoa, hang on.
You've got anything magical?
Where are the armor?
In the room still.
They're still in the room. You can't see them. The only thing you see is 3 swords dancing around Ymir, and yeah, that's it, basically, for the attacking units.
What do you want me to do?
What would you do?
Anything you can
my
help us
friends,
with?
but I don't want to hurt. I don't want to hurt you guys, but I could probably do a lot of damage.
Any way that the all hurting us doesn't happen.
Can you
Yeah,
target
probably.
past them and keep them in your range?
I can, but the spell requires a target.
No.
You
I can't just
could
throw it
try to
anywhere.
target the mold or the ground, but nah,
Or the
maybe
door.
not.
Well, I could.
We can just focus fire.
I think I will just cast. Oh, but I could read the book and see if I can find any useful hints to fight these things. No, I'm going to cast a. Which one do I want to cast? What's more damage?
Fireball?
Fireballs. Yeah, probably going to be a good idea. Because I can't set the place on fire. It's already really damp. So.
Yeah, it is a damp wood. Yeah, it's moldy damp wood.
But
Yeah.
he can kill us.
He can, sure.
Yeah, I'll do a firebolt.
Oh god.
Brace for it.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Please don't botch.
Fireball or bolt?
Don't Christmas.
And I'll aim. Have we damaged either of these?
The sword in the middle is it looks broken. It's kind of like halfway dented. So yeah, it's almost dead. The middle sword.
Cool. You guys can probably take that one then. I'll actually no. Let's take one blade out of the. Yeah.
Out the equation.
Yeah, let's get rid of an attack. So yeah, I'll kind of hold his hand out and just a fireball fires out towards this thing.
Okay.
Don't Christmas.
Oh wait, I can actually just click. Yeah. Well, unless I critically fail the hit,
Oh my
it's
goodness.
gonna be fine. And if I do, well, oh well. I tried. You just shouldn't let me cast fireballs.
Okay, so that 22 is to hit.
That's a fireball.
Easy.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Is it the damage? No. Oh. Okay.
Nice. Oh, big damage.
Okay. The sword, the middle one, is literally melting into a lump of metal and plops to the ground. It's just like plunk, and just lays there. That was a really nice fireball.
Bolt.
Bolt.
Bolt, please say bolt.
Big difference. Big difference. Very big difference.
Okay. I take it that's
I
it.
recall the difference.
I take it that's it. You hold your ground there. You're not gonna move up, right? He might not. Dan Orc, it's your turn.
Well, alright then.
It's a big mess going on, I know. There's a lot of things happening and... yeah, well...
Well, first he'll move 15 feet forward, and then I have to ask, is the detect magic shield still up?
So did
Sorry?
I destroy one of the swords?
yeah, you destroyed one of the swords. What was your question, Orc?
Detect magic, is it still up?
You do not detect any more magic than what is already floating around.
Yeah, but I mean, can I sense the armors that are in the room?
Oh,
Are you within 30 foot?
30 feet, yeah, no.
Yeah, you're. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so the spell is still up, that's what I'm asking. It has 10 minute duration, so...
They should be in range and you kind of like roughly know.
Can you let me see without the fog of war then a bit, so I can measure the distance between the armors and the swords?
There is no fog of war. That's the literally. If I take it away, that everyone can see it.
Well, can you measure the distance between the armor and the swords then?
The swords are about 10 feet away from the armor. Yeah, it's 9.9 feet for the closest sword and 14.4 feet for the furthest sword.
Well, yeah, I mean, I have a spell that has 10 feet range, so I'm trying to hit as many as I can. So he's probably gonna try to hit the armors on the one sword then.
So if you hit one armor, you will also damage the other one and the sword.
Alright, then he'll lift his hands up and he hits them together and shouts, and the sort of the clap comes from the spot that he aims at, which is like close to the swords and the armor, and he'll cast.
Don't you need to see the spot?
Well, it's no. I mean, I don't think so. It's just a point that he can. I mean, he can just imagine it to happen like 30 feet forward from him. I don't think. I mean, I read the spell at least. It doesn't say that you have to be able to see the target. Just you have to specify a location.
Now here's the.
Does it say specify a location or specify a location you can see? Because if it doesn't say you can see, then no, you don't need line of sight.
But
it says that sudden loud ringing noise painfully intense erupts from a point of your choice within range.
Okay, you point.
Then it doesn't say that you need to see it. Then yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, totally.
What he could do to intervene here, kind of like give him an inspiration, is if you target.
Oh, I have a bardic still. I should have. Well, I should
if you target this sword, both of the armors and the other sword are within 10 feet of it.
And
I don't want to hit our front lines though. So.
Well, then if you target that, Corvo is still going to be hit anyways.
That's
well,
fine.
Have to take it then.
That's fine.
Okay.
Also, make sure you don't hit Milo, because if it's a...
Oh, Milo is 11.9 feet away, so he's fine.
Jeez.
Yeah, but
suddenly realized that as well. I was like, oh god, that'll be an instant hit.
Yeah, but Og doesn't know that he's there, so.
Just be lucky. Okay, do it.
That's true.
Do your thing.
Do it.
So they need to do Constitution saves?
Yeah, but they have a disadvantage on the save.
20-foot diameter sphere. Oh, diameter. So sorry, 10 foot either side.
10 foot on either side.
My bad.
Save Constitution.
I'm like 20 foot. Oh fuck.
Okay, one armor fails.
Yeah, Shatter's really strong.
What's that Constitution?
You know what
again?
I've realized spell I need to learn next level up? I need to learn Dispel Magic.
This would have just been done.
Yeah, I would have just waved my hand and been like, well, there you go.
Okay, so the sword and the two armors failed, so that means they all take 11 points of damage.
Yeah. Nice.
And then, who's of the front line? Who's the most hurt looking?
Well, I mean, Corvo is also
Corvo,
getting
you
hit,
have to make your
right?
save as well. DC 12 Constitution. Nice.
I'm good. Yeah, don't worry about me. Just
does it?
I think I'm the most.
Does it half damage or is
Yeah.
it just?
Spells are half.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. I'll take 6. Round up. I'll take 7. Or
And
6.
then he'll shout at the Federal, hang in there, and I'm giving him their last bardic inspiration.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
That's a good fight. Well done, guys. This is actually work teamwork wise. We're doing well.
Rufgar!
That's fireball, so this is a good day.
Rufgar, it's your turn.
I like how everybody has such faith in the mage. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna cast a fireball. Oh no.
Please don't. It's doing our work at the front lines, man.
Alright, I'm gonna move here.
You
and
move
I'm
in
gonna
there.
dodge.
Okay.
That's my action. That's my turn.
Okay.
Oh man.
Corvo.
I am going to cast Bless on Rothgar,
What does Bless do?
Ymir, and Valdril. It gives you guys
A
let me actually
D4 on
cast
any
it.
attack or save.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, awesome.
So you need to remember that.
Yep.
Yep.
It's in the chat. So.
Okay. That's it?
Cool. And I am also.
What level did you cast that at? Oh no, 3 creatures. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't
I just need a 3. I don't have any second level, I don't think. And then that's my turn.
Okay.
Be a wall.
Can you bless me? Wait, who did you bless? The 3, or did you bless yourself as well?
No, Rothgar, Faldrill, and Ymir.
Ah.
Just because that's
Where's
the-
Yeah,
Ymir?
they're closest. There, he's up
Yeah. They're also kind
there.
of...
Ymir, it's your turn! And you're still being surrounded by 2 swords that are angrily looking down at
popping
you.
a potion an action or a bonus?
It's an action, sadly.
Okay, then I chug a potion.
Okay.
Let's see how much did I take.
1d4 plus 2.
Yeah, Bardic's pretty strong.
Is it 1d4?
1d4 plus 2. Okay, you heal for 2. For 5, I mean, sorry. Not 2. Okay.
Almost set off the alarm.
And that was your action.
I can still move.
You can still move, and the swords will be happy about
Then
that.
I stand completely still and pretend I'm a dead statue.
Okay.
I have a question though.
Yeah.
The shatter spell destroys inorganic matter in the range. So would it have destroyed the floor under the armor so that they fall into the next level that's full with water?
No, ground is unaffected.
No. That is just some soft wood. It's not really shattering
Glass.
that much. Oh my goodness! Milo!
Sorry.
Save yourself! Because your companions are not coming for you.
No, well, if we die, we can't save him. So we gotta survive first.
But the idea with the make them fall into the water is a pretty nice idea. You might want to hold on to that, because some people are standing on the trapdoor.
Oh, I didn't see the damn thing.
That literally is a trapdoor that
Yeah,
Corvo went.
Kinda AFK.
Is he AFK?
Toilet.
Okay.
Well, oh yeah, he has to make a roll, but he can just make a saving throw like whenever, when he gets back.
Yeah, okay, when he gets back. Well, the flying axe is out. Eno, it's your turn. You can command your flying sword to do
Oh
something.
yeah, that's your bonus attack as well.
Yeah, go Eno!
First, I'm gonna stand out here so I can actually see what's going on. As at the moment. And then I'm going to...
This one's hurt.
Yeah.
This one's hurt.
I'm going to attack the damaged sword with
Okay.
my own
Okay.
spiritual weapon.
Just an air duel between these 2 swords, like...
They're going on! They're not fighting each other! We've got them on the run!
Nice.
Whoa!
Jeez.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Whoa!
Nice one,
Yeah,
Eno.
anything
Whoa.
that is an investigation,
another
you're
DA.
fine at.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Whoa!
because it's a crit,
Yep,
so
roll an
you get
extra
to
D8 'cause it's a
roll,
crit.
Double
That
damage.
doesn't need to.
Another dice.
Doesn't need to. So while your sword, your magical sword,
Holy shit! Can that attack the other
Just
one?
go
Because
straight
it's-
No. Okay, here's what happens. So that magical sword is swishing by Corvo and Faldrill, and it's heading right for the center of one of the animated swords, and just flies through the other sword, and you just think like, oh, nothing happened. And then a moment later, the sword breaks in half and just clatters to the ground, and it's done for.
Nice.
Proving she is more badass than she looks.
She is. That's your turn then.
Pretty badass.
Okay, so the animated armors are now on disadvantage because Rothgar is dodging.
Yep. She can still
Um,
do her action and cast.
oh,
Sacred
can
Flame
she?
If she wants.
Totally.
Okay,
Yeah, maybe
well,
take
sorry
some
about
damage.
that.
All heal
Only
people.
like that the others.
Yeah, she's gonna use
Didn't hear a word you said.
oh my god.
She's still thinking.
Okay. Yeah, I know you can't hear what I'm saying.
You can type it out as well if you want.
No, I could hear
Oh,
that.
I'm going to use healing. Wait, can I do it? I've only got one action.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do what?
I was gonna say do a medicine roll to see who.
Well, you can see their health.
Yeah, you,
bars.
you should be able to see the health
You can
bars.
see us looking.
Oh yeah.
You can see our bleeding bodies.
No roll required for that.
Yeah.
Some bruises.
Please also remember to
better.
count your own spells, because I'm not counting the spells for you. You need to know when you are running out of spells.
Done.
Totally.
I got it.
Okay. So who's Inu healing? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe she's casting a Sacred Flame on something. There's still one sword swooshing around through the air, like it's
Looks
trying
like
to hit Ymir.
Corvo's
Corvo and-
quite low health. I will use.
Don't worry about me. Just get the lowest people, or whoever's most in danger.
Yours looks like it's the lowest actually.
Okay.
Oh, Milo is down. Yeah, I'll use Healing Word on Milo then.
You
You
cannot
can't
see
see
him.
Can't see him.
Can I? Oh
You would
no, I
have-
can't see him.
Yeah.
You'd have to move in here.
Ah,
Not even then, I believe she
Yeah.
could,
Yeah,
because
because
there's
of that
still a wall in the way. You would have to move
Oh, yeah.
past Hrafgar, or at least next to him.
Take it out.
Keto.
Which I don't
Focus on destroying
recommend.
this sword right here.
Yeah, this
This
either
is
the
how our
sword.
party should be set up. We have our front line, then we have our supports at the back.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is,
And then if Milo
this
was
is
up,
great.
he'd be wrecking house.
yeah, he'd
Where
be
it
like
is.
in the back stabbing, or not in the
Yeah.
back. He'd be behind the enemy.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, exactly.
what is she doing? I need an action.
I will move to stand by
Don't stand.
Hrafgar so that I can see.
Okay.
Yeah, so I
Can
can
you
see
not?
the room.
Yeah, 'cause
Good.
we need to get
We were
in
just
there.
talking about how this is such a great setup, and then this happens.
Well, that's
They
okay.
also
Let
check
her.
Well, no, she's
It's done,
all
it's
right.
done.
There's a giant Goliath.
So, she's trying to get, to the side of Hrafgar to see what she can see, and there's in the same time, the first animated armor is slamming or trying to slam into Hrafgar, and it fails on
Is
both
she gonna
attacks.
cast Healing Word on Milo?
No, I can't see him properly yet.
Ah.
And the other animated armor is going for Hrafgar as well. And while it is he's missing its first attack, and in mid-step to the second attack, you hear a huge boom! A cannon shot has just been
The
fired.
cannon.
And the armor also misses. Feldril,
Finish this quickly.
you need to return
Right.
ASAP.
Yeah, finish him off. Well, we have
I-
to get to Milo, so we have
I
to
Alright.
give
win
you
this fight.
2 turns.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Oh, what?
12
So-
seconds.
4 of us right here. We'll finish off the bastards. Get Milo and get out. Tokon, gather Ogd and start heading up. See what's going on up top.
You. Sure.
We can take care of the rest. And with
Got
that, I'm
You got
gonna move my
Yeah, we
hunter's
heard
mark
it.
over
We
to
heard the
the
giant
last
bang.
sword. Wait, what? Oh yeah, we all heard the cannon.
Yeah, the cannon's gone.
I want to move my hunter's mark over to the last animated sword.
Okay, yeah, let me just move that one over.
And I'm gonna come round
Wait,
behind.
which one did I just hit?
I'm not hunter's marking Ymir. Let me just get that out of the way, right?
I'm sorry, there's so many things. Let me just,
Stop hunter's marking everything.
just hold on. I'm just gonna push you back to where you were standing. There's just so many. Sorry. Okay, so the proper sword has been hunter's marked.
One still has one, whatever. I'm gonna push past Ymir and slash at it with the ensnaring strike now, ready.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, you push Ymir aside pretty goodly there.
I didn't do that. Right.
I know.
Let me roll and put the spell card out as well.
That 13 misses?
Wow.
What's the
I'm
next thing I have to
sad.
do? Nothing? Because it missed?
Oh no, a spell only applies if I hit. So it's still ready whenever I hit something. But that's my turn.
It's almost like it's the same kind of like a poison. It's on his weapon until he hits something with it.
Okay. That's it, Feldrew?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, the flying sword is now angry with you because you attacked it, so it's attacking you again, Feldril. And it what's your armor? It's higher than
16.
14. No, it misses. It just cuts through the air like shoot, shoot, but it misses you. Oh, that's it for the flying swords because there's only that one.
Chrome. They said flying armor.
They said
Or,
what?
sorry, they said
Flying armor.
sorry, not flying armor. They said living armor, right?
It's
Animated
animated
And I'm
armor.
going to, for my action, roll an Arcana check, Doc, with the magic book that tells me information on creatures.
First of all, what did I write on the book?
It takes an action.
It takes an action. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So, and I said roll a 1d20, right? Plus your Arcana, to see if you can concentrate enough to.
No, each time this book is consulted, an Arcana check is required to ensure the bonded user sends the right mental image to the book.
Yeah. So you do that.
Yep, I'm just getting marked up now. I keep closing my character sheet because I'm stupid. Arcana is +5, nice. Normal roll?
Okay, so that's
14.
high enough. The book senses that you are thinking about animated armor. And when you open the book, you see a nice picture of an animated armor on the front page. And you can read that they are brought to be alive by magic that can be dispelled. And once it is dispelled, that construct will just splash to the ground and it's done for. It doesn't require any food or water, and it's most often used to guard something, and therefore, yeah, it's a nice spell that some wizards can learn. Plus, it attacks whatever is next to it, so it's not picking its target. It's just like doing whatever it can to attack the next creature it can sense.
Okay. So then, I'll relay the information to the group and I'll tell them, grab Milo, get him away from the armors, we'll get away from whatever they were guarding and they won't chase us. And then I'll use my movement to go up to the top deck and see what the fuck's going on.
Okay. You want to go to the top deck, okay.
Yep, to see what's going on with the...
Just
the
move
ship.
you over.
Oh, but it's dark up here.
Well, you have dark vision, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's bright daylight out there, and you see...
Oh, is it really?
You see the explorer coming closer, and the ropes are already lowered down. And there's some... The water around the ship you're in is kind of like bubbling, but you don't see anything else besides that right now. Oh, it's your turn.
So
I'll be
how
right
many
back then,
things
guys.
are still alive, so to speak, from the armor? How
It's
many things are
it's 2 armors and that 1 sword that's still animated and still, well, magically alive.
Yeah, he'll push past people around here.
Okay.
My sword.
Well, it's hovering out of the way.
It's out of his reach.
That sword is
And,
occupied.
Wait for me to get into like I can see into the room, but not stand on anyone.
That's a good point. I'm just trying to move a few of the dead things, at least to the GM layer, so that I see them, but you don't necessarily see them. That should be better. I guess the X I can...
Scoot.
Yeah, I think the X can stay there. That's fine. Okay, sorry, what were you doing, Oct?
I'm trying to see into the room where Milo is.
There's a big, huge Goliath blocking the entire passageway.
That doesn't mean I'm not see-through.
Okay, you
Not
can
like
look
that.
through his legs. If you look down a bit, you can see that Milo is laying all the way there in front of the chest.
Well, I'm gonna run. Or no. I'm just gonna cast Shatter again.
Okay. That will hit.
So that
Everyone, including yourself.
Wait, no, not then. I mean, wait. I'm not sure.
It would hit you, Feldril, Eno, Hrafgar, both
Well,
of...
then I don't. Never mind.
You would hit a lot of people.
Yeah, I figured it was I could like aim it to the wall, but yeah, it's not then. Then I'm just gonna dart past the armor and heal Milo.
Now, they would get their opportunity attacks on you, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Never mind, then that doesn't work either.
You want to dash through them because they would
Yeah, but-
love
Okay,
to squish you.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna toss my hand axe. Which of them is like looking a bit more hurt? Or are they at full?
Well, they both
Equally
look
barely hurt.
reasonable healthy. There's a few dents from your from your spell, but they are quite in a good shape. Okay, which one are you shooting at? Throwing
The
it.
upper one.
Okay, the upper one. Sure, you hit, and your hand axe embeds itself into its breastplate and just stucks there.
And then I'll follow up with that on Milo.
Sorry?
Healing word on Milo. So
Healing word on Milo. Milo. Okay, do that. So that means he's back and in action?
Yep.
Should be.
I hope he's here, Milo.
He's semi-AFK at the moment.
Yeah, okay. Well, then at least he's standing, and he's not the closest one to the things. That's it, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't do anything else.
Okay, Hrafgar, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna continue to hold the line and dodge.
Okay! You have...
There's only a few of them.
Yeah, just kill him.
Oh, no, you're right. Which
Time
one
is
did you
of
hit?
the
The top
essence
one?
here.
I forgot.
I was about to say, if you do that, you have only one more turn, and then you have to be up on the deck.
This one is the one you hit? Hurt?
Yeah, the one, that one he hit.
Let's see what I can do.
Leave it on half, hopefully.
Nah.
Nah. Your axe swings, and it's being...
Oh, actually.
Oh.
yeah.
1d4.
Well, then, yeah. Give me the 1d4. Is that for the hit?
14.
Yeah.
Nah,
14.
it still misses. It your axe comes in a bad angle and just slides alongside the armor. It's like, shh. Oh, some tiny little sparks are flying around, but that's it.
That's it.
That's it then?
Yeah.
Corvo, you are the leader of this group, and you have about 1.5 turns left to get yourselves out there. It's your call.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna leave Milo, but I'll yell out to everybody. We have to get back to the top, or else they might leave us, or something's going on. So if you can retreat, try and hold the line. Is Milo okay?
Really gonna retreat and leave us?
Well, Milo is alive by now. He's like, yeah, he's around, and
So I'll yell out.
but he would have to get past the armors, unless
I
somebody is breaking down the walls and kind of like helps him.
Or he can use disengage. Either one.
Oh yeah, he could use disengage. Oh my goodness, yeah, of course.
Cool. So if that's the case, I'm going to use Nature's Wrath, one of my channel divinities, on the remaining sword. Is this guy still up?
Oh yeah. That's sort of still up. Yeah,
Okay. So I'm gonna do that.
it's fully pristine.
Yep.
It's shining.
Right, so I believe... Sorry, I don't have my... Somebody with the player's handbook, you mind giving me a hand?
Yeah,
What do you
sure.
need?
Nature's Wrath, you said, from the cleric?
Please. Yeah, for Paladin Oath of Ancients.
Alright, yeah, Paladin.
Basically...
Trying to find Pally.
Okay. Actually, I got it.
Nature's Wrath. You can use your channel divinity to invoke the permeable forces to ensnare a foe. As an action, you can cause spectral vines to spring up and reach for the creature within 10 feet of you.
Cool.
It has to do a strength or dexterity save. Its choice or be restrained.
Right. That's probably good. So I'll use Nature's Wrath on the sword there. So you have to roll a Strength or Dexterity over 12.
Both of them?
No, just on the flying sword.
Yeah, but both of them, or just one save?
Oh, just one. One or the other.
What? The overflying sword is from is Eno's.
Yeah, the one sword's mine. Don't shoot that.
No, he goes for the other one.
The right
was
one
that?
is the hostile one.
So strength, you said?
Strength or Dex.
Okay, it's making it. Would roll to 5.
Oh, great. So it's restrained, and it can't chase, which gives us hopefully some leeway to run.
It can repeat the save every turn, though.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I'm just making sure that I mark the right thing because there's still a lot of things going. Okay, yeah, that's it.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try and. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Yamir.
I disengage and for my action and move away.
Okay.
Not sure if I'm able to reach the stairs from here.
I still have a few feet of movement left.
Okay, so...
For the sake of it, yeah, we say you managed to sprint up.
If he's dashing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna put you up on the deck.
Cool.
Well, you're entering the main deck. You see that the water is bubbling a lot right now, and the ship, and that goes for all of you. The ship is tilting a few degrees to the left. So, just make sure that you're not losing your footing there. Milo.
Yep.
He needs to. What was that? Disengage.
Disengage and run like hell.
Mm-hmm.
Can he do it? But he wasn't here, right? So I have to move it. 25. That would be
He can
his...
use his action to, what is it called?
Okay, so
Dash.
he's...
Yeah,
and then he can use his bonus to disengage. He's a rogue, right?
Oh, right, yeah. He can
Oh,
do that.
that's the wrong one.
Yeah,
Thank
he'll probably do
goodness.
that. Totally.
Anyway, so yeah, he sneaks past them and is about to enter the staircase that goes up. Eno?
Since he's up, she is.
Time is ticking out.
Yeah, she's gonna make.
I thought you said we had 2 full turns of combat.
Just
It's not even been 1 yet.
Just
Yeah,
get out of there.
but your one turn is pretty much done for.
Well,
I
it
head
was
for
on
the
me,
exit.
so...
When the animated armor was doing their attack, that's when it happened, and
Wait, was
they
that
are
the exit?
right
Where am
next
I
after
going?
Eno. So the first turn is done,
Hang on.
pretty much.
Ah,
Yeah, you're trying to do what?
I'm trying to head to the exit.
You
Okay.
can dash and make it out.
Yeah, I hit the stairs, but it took me in the room behind the stairs.
Okay.
That's okay.
So let me just move you onto the upper deck, which you're stumbling out onto the upper deck. Run past Milo, didn't grab him.
She can't carry him anyway.
Which means he is out, Token Ra's out, Eno, you're effectively out of the fight, and Yamir, you're out of the fight. Because you're up on the upper deck. The animated armor, and now you have 1 turn left to get the hell out of there. They're slamming, or well, at least they're missing to slam into Rovgar. Oh no, wait, you're not dodging, right?
Right.
No, because you attacked them.
I know, I said right.
Okay, so you take 2 times 3 points of bludgeoning damage from the one armor hitting you twice, like slamming against you, and the other one.
So 6.
The other one adds another 7 points of damage because it attacks you twice and fails once. What is NAN? Not available?
Non-available number.
He's dead. Just kidding.
How much was that last one?
The last one was 7.
7.
So 3, 3, 7.
Okay. Minus 13 total. Right, my turn.
And your last turn to get out. Feldril.
Time to start getting the fuck out of here.
We have everyone.
Yep. Well, fellas, time to run. I'm just gonna dash on the hell out of here. The sword is restrained, so I can't make attacks of opportunity, right?
No, it's not. It's sitting
Ah,
there.
cool. I'm just running like hell.
I also would have cut that
With a
speed when
dash.
I ran.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming with 60 feet, I can make it up. I can make it up to deck.
Definitely.
Yeah. Just need to find the correct. Oh my goodness.
I'm just waiting. For you to pick me up.
Oh, you want to be moved?
Yes, I
sure.
would like to get up the deck. Thank you.
Wait, yeah, that's the water. There's the deck.
What?
Okay,
Right.
that's it. The next one, Flying
Yeah,
Sword, is trying to break free, but for the sakes of it, we're not going to handle that right now, so it stays restrained. Arced.
Yeah, well, not like there's much of a chance. Then he'll look around a bit, and then he'll just dash out. And on his way out, he'll grab Milo at the scruff of his neck and drags him with him to the...
Get me a strength check. Just roll for strength, and let's see what happens. If you can...
Strength or athletics?
You know what? Both. Because you're trying to grab him, and you need to make sure that you're not losing your footing. Okay, strong enough. And athletically enough that you both get... Wait, that's the sword. That's
Who are you
sword.
grabbing?
He's grabbing Milo on the way out.
Milo's already up on the deck. isn't
Nope,
Yeah,
he was
Milo's
on the
able to stand,
stairs.
though.
He was on the
Yeah, but he
staircase.
wasn't completely out, so I just grabbed him on my way out. It's,
Oh, I
it's
see.
not a
Right.
big deal.
So okay, you just burst up onto the main deck, which means you're out. Milo's out. Rufger and Corvo.
Did you roll athletics? I didn't even see it.
Yeah, he did. He rolled 18.
Oh, connection to the server's lost.
That's shitty. Oh well.
Okay.
Wait, no, it's not right.
Wait, should
There
it
it is,
be 1d10
that's
plus
it.
3?
Yeah, it's gonna be +3, so it's plus additional 2. I gotta update
Yeah, so
that macro. And I'm going to dash. They're gonna get attacks of opportunity against me. Go ahead.
That.
Did you first disengage?
No.
He needs to
Okay,
dash,
you
he uses-
take from one of them. You take 3 points of damage, and the
Right,
other one
because they can only
5.
attack once.
Yeah, but it's 2 of them. But yeah, but on the first attacks, they both of them hit.
Nice.
So you take
No, no,
3
I
and
wasn't
5.
saying they didn't.
Okay. They're dumbfounded. You're running?
What? Oh yeah, I'm running. I'm dashing. I just need to take the attacks of opportunity before I left.
Okay.
Wow. Hrothgar just shrugged it off like, yeah, what
Did you reach the staircase?
Yeah, that's 45. I still have 15.
Okay, so you make it up onto the deck.
I'd have
You're-
picked up anyone that was slacking behind me.
You did?
I would have.
Oh, you would have. Okay, Corvo, it's your turn.
Yeah, I dashed too.
The commander goes last.
Last to come on board, last to go off board.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Last
all
in, last
managed to get to the top of the ship. Time resumes its normal course because you're out of combat, and you see that all the cannons that are currently pointing towards you or what's beyond you, they are firing like boom, boom, boom. And the Explorer is just drifting over and has all the ropes down for you. So she's coming in broadside. Please give me athletics. Can you
How high is
catch...
it, Doc?
Well, it's 30 feet high, so the 50 feet ropes, they're coming...
Wait, so it's 30 feet?
well, you have
I'm
to...
not going to risk an athletics check then.
No, you
I'm
have to
going to-
grab the rope. If you do
Doc?
not... Yeah, what?
Doc, I'm not going to risk it because I'm shit at athletics. I'll
Okay.
teleport.
Oh, well, then you teleport aboard the ship. Okay.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
You're out. You're out.
You know,
Teleported.
do you have guidance? No, you have mending.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, actually, no, I won't. Because I can use, I've still got Bardic. It's fine. Never mind. I've
What?
got Bardic.
You
so-
already
You
teleported.
teleported.
No, no, it's fine.
You are aboard the ship.
You moved me already.
Okay,
it's fine.
Feldril, you. I'm just gonna move you towards the water because you
I
grabbed
want a
the.
marker that says...
No!
You grabbed the rope. So who's next?
Simon?
You know,
I
if you
rolled
have
60.
guidance, you should give it to us.
No, I don't.
You don't? Okay.
The water is boiling more and more. grab the ropes. Roll your athletics.
Roll the fucking
I
athletics.
rolled mine.
I don't
same.
see. Okay, wait. Yamir, I see an athletics for you. That's good enough.
Eno rolled 6, Ymir rolled 16, Og
Oh
rolled
my
a
goodness.
5,
Okay,
and
wait.
failed.
Eno.
I'm not gonna climb up until people are up. So
Okay, Eno and Oct,
athletics
you are
would be-
both trying to grab the rope. It slips out of your hands and you just bam right on your nose onto the deck. Who else?
I'd be on the deck waiting
Okay.
for people to get up, and my athletics will then be to catch.
Oh yeah, yours is pretty high, so you're holding on to that rope. And who else is missing? Milo hasn't rolled?
I'm picking up Eno and then I'm climbing up the rope.
What was your role then?
Wow.
Wow! Well,
Slippery. Slippery when wet.
Okay, here's what happens. So, Hrafgar, he runs over towards Eno. He tries to grab one of the ropes, but the ship suddenly tilts another few degrees, and he just fails to grab the rope, and he slides and kneels down right next to Eno. Wait,
We're
now
gonna get left behind.
I need to see athletics. Was that right? Athletics for Milo is good enough to get the athletics check done. A huge tentacle comes out of the water.
Oh, yes.
What are you guys doing? And the cannons, they're just being reloaded right now.
I am immediately going to the book and rolling an Arcana check. If the book can tell me what this is.
Corvo has such a good roll, he can grab either Oct or Eno. He cannot grab Hrafgar.
I'll grab Ogd.
Okay, so you grab Oct and you are holding him tight. And they're shouting down there, grab the rope!
Okay,
and the
I'm
explorer is starting
again.
to go... They're starting to gain altitude. So they're now 40 feet up in the air. And there's 10 more feet of rope laying on the ship's deck. So you might just...
Okay,
grab.
I will roll athletics then and see if Eno can get. Oh my god!
The ship is tilting more and you slip again. And that rope is... trying to get away from you.
Alright, get on my back. Let's do it right this time.
Okay, you don't have to roll for that. Oh my goodness. That was just splendid. Okay, while Eno is holding tight on your back, you're grabbing that rope that only has 5 feet left. And you hold tight as you can, and the explorer is lifting up more and more. And I need to all get you over to this one. So you actually see kind of like from the other perspective, zoom into it if you want or not. So the airship is drifting off to the side and trying to gain altitude, and it's shooting its cannons again at all those tentacles are just coming out of the water, and they're wrapping around the Odyssey, and you hear wood splintering. And that Arcana roll was not good enough. In fact, when you open that book, you see a picture of a tiny squid, and it reads, delicacy, eaten raw or cooked.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
So you're all hanging in there, and
I'm trying like hell.
the crew, they're all helping to pull in the rope so that you get up there, higher there. And you're now about 60 feet up in the air, and one of the tentacles is swinging up, and it's missing Hrafgar by 1 foot, and it's falling back down to the water. Wait. Oh, actually, yeah, you could just stay there. And with a huge roar, a massive, mouth appears, like a huge kraken comes out of the waters, like, and the ship, that's the Odyssey, it's being totally crushed into splinters. And
Those poor crabs.
yeah, the poor crabs will be dead. And it just looks at you, and it shakes one of its tentacles. It kind of looks like as if it's shaking one of the tentacles.
So
And
wait,
then
we
it-
see a lot more of it now?
Nice.
Yeah, you see many
roll again, then?
tentacles, and you see that it's a huge kraken thing that's
roll more than just for a tentacle now? See if I can identify with the bug now. I can actually see more of it.
You're too terrified. You're too terrified of that. And it just sinks back into the ocean. And with it goes the main part of the Odyssey. A few bits and bobs are floating on the sea, and you're about 300 feet up in the air now. And the cannon stopped firing. Captain McAllister comes. I told you to be back on the double when the first cannon shoots. And he looks at you, Corvo. Did you at least find what you were looking for?
Potentially. It would have been helpful to know that there were traps or defenses on the Odyssey before we went down there. So we had to fight to survive. That's why we were delayed, sir.
Oh. Oh! And he's like... He's just nodding.
Next time I would appreciate for our safety and the success of this mission to get all the information beforehand, sir.
Give me a history. Give me a history roll. Seeing if you can remember. And the same goes for Orct, and the same goes for Feldril, I believe, was in the captain's quarters before.
I have no idea. Yeah. I'm just pissed that he put us in Egypt.
He knows currently.
Okay, no, you all failed. You all failed.
You're so shit.
You all failed. And he's like, well, those defenses, they are all different on each and single ship. So I don't know what the captain placed into its own room. I'm sorry that I can't help you with that. Just be more careful next time you investigate a shipwreck. But it's good to have you all back aboard, and he just counts. 6, 7... Wait, weren't there 8? Oh, and then he sees Milo huddling on the railing, next to the railing. Okay, that's 8. Well, at least you got all of you back.
Can roll an intimidation because she's angry and sassy at the moment. Swearing at the captain.
Sure, try to roll that.
Oh.
Do I even need to roll again? I don't even.
Can Feldril help her to give us some advantage? I'm encouraging sass.
He is already turning away from you, and while still speaking to Corvo, have them cleaned up and get in shape again. Don't drag any dirt into your quarters. And he just walks off. Set main sails and continue with the main course, and the ship is just lifting up higher and higher, and it's getting some forward momentum.
I'm going to turn to everybody and say, I still have water in my ears. I heard him say drag dirt everywhere. So,
Roger that.
Yeah, Joker kind of looks at you, and fire kind of covers his hand for a second, and then ice on the other hand. He's like, which one do you want? I can do either. You want them to slip and slide, or you want me to start small fire?
Yeah,
what are we feeling?
Little slip and slide by Captain's door, maybe before he gets in there for the evening.
Before we end for today.
Calling it an interesting thoughts.
Through the wreck like this is fucked.
Yeah, the wreck is just totally gone. And before we end it here, does Oct want to share his find?
Oh yeah, I'm holding my hand out to Ogt.
Because he's still holding the little...
Yep.
Yeah, it's just that he doesn't think this time, so... I'd rather he'll turn to whoever was in the room before the armor came live. And, then it says to them that next time, before you mess with anything magical, perhaps give me or the mage some time to come check things out.
We had no idea it was magical. You detected magic.
But he walked off. He and the Tokan were like way ahead on the forward front.
But he was casting a spell that detected magic. So
yeah, that's like
they just
50
they don't know
feet away.
They don't know
not
that.
magic. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But did they even know that he cast detect magic?
Well, there's a
did they have enough
component,
arcana?
isn't there? Like you're casting a spell.
Yeah. There was a lot of walls. You didn't really have line of sight to those two magical people.
Okay. So I'll retcon that and be like, well,
The team basically, when you went down there, the team split up. 2 of them went straight for where the X was, and the rest are like, oh look, there's a room, and oh there's a room, and let's open drawers and anger some spiders and whatnot. It's like the entire team
I like
just
how they
split
got
off.
attacked by a spider, they just squished them. They're like, nah, get out of the way.
okay. I'll retcon what I said and say, you're right, Og. That was my responsibility. It would be great to have your assistance in the future for that stuff.
He gives a curtain nod in reply. And then he'll continue, I think I found what this innkeeper fellow required.
Great.
And then he'll take it out of one of his pockets on his belt.
Perhaps Tokra can take a look. And then Corvo will go over to Milo and give him a quick heal with
Okay, so Ark, you hand it over to Tokan.
Well, good. He'll just shrugs and gives it.
Okay.
He doesn't really see any reason to, but
Okay.
yeah, sure.
So inventory or the journals have been updated. Good.
And then he'll say that if someone needs someone to look into their wounds, come around. I have a healer's kit.
Oh, sweet. You actually have a healer's kit? That's really nice. Useful.
She
Sweet.
can throw it down to the people.
Okay, you might want to know how much XP you got from that encounter?
Yes.
It's 100 for each of you. That was about 700 XP you slaughtered down there, so I'm courteous here to give everyone 100.
Fair enough.
And the explorer is gaining more altitude and sailing towards its destination, which we will not reach today, because that's the end.
So we can long rest.
I haven't said that. But most likely there will be a long rest next time before you get to the next islands.
Yeah, can we sleep?
Yeah. Okay,
That's a long
so next time again, try to be there like 5-10 minutes beforehand to grab some extra free XP and whatnot. And I wish you all a nice week, and the recording will be up tomorrow latest if you want to see what you might have missed. That's it, folks. Have a nice Sunday.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Thank
Thank you.
you.